What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, vibing out, baby. You know, we had just in sports in general, dope playoff games last night. Whether we're talking on the hardwood or on the ice, either way, you know, some special moments that had took place, man. So, you know, definitely enjoyed that, man. Had a chance to live out one of my pseudo knockoff dreams today, earlier today. Yeah, man. So I was a
knockoff dream.
It was a knockoff dream. So it wasn't like a real dream, but it became one as I was in the moment. So I'm at Hinesville hosting an event for STEM, so US Still, and the STEM reps and stuff like that. Just, you know, doing that whole STEM and sports, bridging the gap, trying to have a little fun with it.
What is all that? What is STEM?
So STEM is the science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, if I remember correctly. But so we had two schools up there. Was it Duquesne City Middle School and Elizabeth Ford Middle School? So, you know, we're going through this whole thing. We're having a talk, got a panel up there, and it's fun. I'm hosting the thing, doing my thing. Go to the locker room, all good, give them the pep speech. And then they're like, yo, Moats, you're going to go out early, and you're going to announce the kids as they come out onto the field. So I'm thinking, like, I'm going to be talking like how it is right here, and nobody else going to hear me except me and these kids. Bro, they gave me the microphone, and they turned the PA system on for the whole stadium, bro. As I'm speaking, I felt like I was Larry Richard for a second, bro.
You never did this before?
I've never done it.
Really?
Listen, all the stuff I've done at Heinz Field, as much as I've been up there, it's like my second home, honestly. I've never got on the mic in terms of the PA thing. It was crazy, bro. I'm in that
You've
thing.
broadcasted for TV.
Right. Done that, done the radio stuff, but I've never, you know, heard my voice.
What about
like
when you retired?
No.
Did you do something up St. Vincent? They didn't give you a mic up there?
Well, no, because like I said, St. Vincent, not Heinz Field.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking at Heinz Field, bro. I'm on that thing on the 50-yard line. I'm stuck between Larry Richard, who's the Steelers PA, game day announcer, and Bane. Because, you know, Larry Richard, he's up in the booth. No one can see him. Whereas with Bane, he's like walking out there. So I'm going in and I'm like, yeah, I did the intro. Next thing I'm like, yep. And now it's time to stand for the national anthem. And I'm da-da-da. Man, I was just going at it, bro. I fanboyed out.
Did you sound like both of them at certain times?
At times, absolutely I did, because I had an identity crisis. I told you, it wasn't a dream until I got the mic and I heard my voice as I'm walking out there. And I'm just like, oh, y'all done messed up now. And this is the other thing I learned too. When you're talking on that mic in the PA, it's like a delay and it's an echo. So you don't want to talk too fast because then it just killing it. But yeah, man, it was a cool process, man. I really enjoyed it. I fanboyed. I took a picture of myself holding the microphone on the field just so I could know that, hey, I wasn't just on the field today. I had the microphone because I was talking. You could hear it. It was the craziest thing ever. But yes, dude, it's officially like I said, it wasn't really on the bucket list, but as I started to do it, I'm like, you know what? This is kind of like a dream. It's cool. You know, bucket list. Bam. Just add it up there. You know, sometimes you just get one of those.
What's our guy's name right now? You said Larry Richard?
Yeah, Larry Richard. Absolutely.
He's getting up there in age, right?
He is, man. Hey, I'm telling you, after the day, bro, I'm telling you, all right now.
So that over broadcasting.
Yeah, man. Hey, it felt good.
Would you do that?
Not at all.
Say it's
Not
the Steelers. They say,
nah.
Hey, you got these options. You could broadcast normal game.
Nah, I don't.
Play-by-play.
I don't want to do.
You'd rather do that?
Yeah, I don't want to do the PA analysis. It's too structured and it's boring to me. Like, I mean, because all you're doing is just.
You just need it for the intros. That's probably all you want it for.
Intros is all I want,
That's it.
because I'm gonna kill the intros.
But then you're right. Throughout the game, it's like, okay.
Tackle by number 5.
Yeah, you get to get excited for the touchdowns and maybe like a critical first down.
But other than that,
interception.
I'm just kind of stuck there, you know. Can't give any analysis. Can't share my thoughts, what I see. I'm just like,
right. If Damontae drops one, terrible drop by Damontae.
2nd and 10. Like
perfect pass by Ben.
I hadn't got to go that far. Upgraded quarterback.
Stick 'em.
Is that Kenny Pickett? I see you, Kenny Pickett, our favorite quarterback. You know, so that was the vibe though, man. But like I said, I definitely enjoyed it though, bro. I definitely enjoyed it.
Good stuff. Excited for you.
Yeah. No, it, you know what I'm saying? It felt good, man. And then when I came home, I had to change because I started sweating a little bit, doing a little on-field activities. Was not expecting that. I was dressed for in the booth, looked nice, not field activities. So I had to go home and change. But then I remembered it's May 4th.
It is Star Wars Day.
So may the 4th be with you, my friends. Star Wars, bro. It's my dark
Apparently, a new Obi-Wan trailer came out.
Uh-oh. I haven't even had a chance to check it out yet, man.
The first one looks really good. I think that came out like a month ago. I haven't seen it either just yet. Jurassic Park looks crazy.
Bro, that's the one.
That one looks wild.
That's the one.
It's got all the characters from all the movies. The dinosaurs look crazy. And they're inhabiting the earth, just walking amongst us.
Yes, dude.
That's going to be wild.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Star
excited
Wars.
about that.
We've talked about this before. Favorite character? Who do you got?
For me, it's always Darth Vader.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Who's your second favorite then?
Probably Obi-Wan.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I like bad guys. Darth Maul
Yeah.
was my guy. Like the dual lightsaber thing, man. And then when he killed Qui-Gon Jinn, I low key dropped a tear in the theater with my dad. It's like that, bro. Yeah.
Did you know that he's actually still alive through like episode 2 and 3? Yeah. So he might be in this new Obi-Wan series.
So, bro.
Bro, here's what happened. I don't know how they pull this off. With
They always got something crazy.
Marvel,
bro.
now it's Star Wars doing it. People
is,
come back from the dead somehow. But
Yeah.
apparently, you know how Darth Maul got his whole body cut in half? So his bottom left him, but apparently someone rescued him at the bottom of that pit. Somehow that pit's like 5 miles long. Someone got his body and stuck robotic legs on him. I'm serious. It's in the cartoon like Clone Wars.
No, and that's why I don't like I don't watch the cartoons.
No, but apparently it is part of the actual timeline.
Man,
apparently
come
it
on,
is.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I'm being dead serious.
Come on,
like it's
man.
part of the actual Lucas timeline.
I bought it when they gave me the whole Darth Vader. You know, he's laying there half dead, chopped up. It's like, oh,
well, that one makes sense.
I'm like, you know what? It's Darth Vader, so I'm gonna roll with it. It
sense.
makes sense. Yep. That's why he talks like that. That's why he looks like that. It
Well,
makes
at least
sense.
he got burned up and stuff. Maul, he
was cut in half.
He was cut in half,
Bro,
and
he was cut in
also
half, bro.
fell probably. That was a 5-mile pit that he fell down.
At least, bro. At least, bro.
If not him being cut in half killed him falling to the pit of hell probably should have killed him, at least on impact.
Like,
maybe.
come on, bro. I just can't. I can't. Like I said, it was a reach for me to even go there with Darth Vader. I'm like, I'm not going there with Darth Maul. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Okay.
Maybe it was a force fall though. You know, there's force jumps where you can like double jump in a way.
That's what it was.
Get double the distance. It's a force fall where you can like race your landing somehow. Like you slow down just as about your landing.
As he's cut in half.
I agree.
Come on, man.
I think there is something to those Jedi suits though, the Jedi and Sith suits.
Yeah.
That when you get cut, like all of a sudden it stops the bleeding immediately.
Oh, that's what it is?
I think there is something to it.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm not 100% sure, but I think I read that back in the day.
Yo, half a man. I just, yeah. He was cutting half.
You should be excited, though. He's your second favorite villain. He's back.
know, but he died in episode 1. and I was okay with that. I was sad, but I was okay. That's why I have a love-hate relationship with Obi-Wan. I'm just kind of like, I know what you did to my second guy, but at the same time, I know you raised my guy. So I'm kind of like, it's torn. But yeah, I can't go there with Darth Maul. I can't do it. Can't do it, man. Can't do it.
Is Darth Maul what you envision if someone mentions like the devil?
Strong possibility.
It
yes,
is.
With
I mean,
the
you
horns
got
and the red and black paint. Absolutely,
I
man.
saw that Star Wars 2000. I was like 7 or 8 years old.
He looked
so
pretty
like
evil, and with the music.
Yeah, so like whenever someone talks about the devil or something in church, like he's who I think of actually.
He come out with a double-edged lightsaber with pitchforks at the end of it, probably, right? Double-edged pitchfork.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yo, what are we doing? I love it. I love it.
Star Wars Day.
May the 4th be with you. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's start the day off the way we always do. Let us know where you are tuning in from. We will give you that big boy shout out. And I got a hater move, all right? Can I get something off my chest, Deke? You know, sometimes I be petty. Sometimes I be like in my feelings. Today, I'm low-key in my feelings, all right?
Okay.
So, prior to last episode, when I would do this with my chair, it would squeak, right? And I would see y'all in the comments. Y'all would say little stuff like, oh, man, WD-40. Well, now, Deke.
Wait, really?
Yeah, man, because I got that eye.
Like, I would notice it, but people could hear that.
But now you don't hear anything. You see it, and they don't even compliment on the WD-40. Man, that's crazy, man. I thought y'all rock with it. I thought y'all loved us over there, man. What's going on here? We get the WD-40. So, none of that no more. We can't get a little, hey, yo, shout out to the chairs not squeaking. Like, come on, man. Think you know some people. Anywho,
the chat could really hear that.
They could, dude.
I could hear it, but I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
Yeah, it picks up. It wasn't like crazy, but it does get picked up, bro.
Wow. Yeah. Okay, so that's what you did. You bought some WD-40?
I
did it yourself?
Bro. I did, man.
DIY?
I kind of felt like a handyman. I don't do too much handyman stuff, but that right there, I felt like a handyman, bro. I was like, I went to grab my wife, like, you feel these man hands, right? Yeah, working man. Yep.
You want me to read some of these off here?
Let's get it, baby.
Stan Clair, 905, Toronto.
Okay, T-Dot, 6 up. Let's go.
Steel City Soner, Charlotte, North Carolina, 704, by the way of 757, the crib.
Oh, the crib. Love it, love it.
Toothless Tenez, 707, Napa, California.
Okay. I like it.
Ali, the Reaper, 432. What up, y'all?
All right, I got to get one real quick. I got AJ Martinez, the 505, Santa Fe, New Mexico. He says, go WD-40. Got black and yellow Texas still, saying sponsoring went from Manscaped to WD-40. Hey, man, we working on all type of sponsors we can get, baby. We always like to show a little love, but either way, we got Joe Mammy. You know Joe Mammy, the 330. Is that a coffee emoji? All right, I think it's a coffee emoji, and it says in Warren, Ohio. So shout out to Warren, Ohio right there. I was looking like, is that coffee? I think that's coffee right there. All right. We also got Kenny Hippolyte, the 202 DC in the house. All right, you get a little couple, and after that, man, we will start this thing rolling.
Sure. Zachary Miller, Sarasota, Florida, 941. Just was there about a month ago.
Let's go.
Keep doing your thing, fellas.
Let's go.
No
and
problem.
Salute you, man. We appreciate you.
It's lit 6.
Hey.
What's up? York, PA.
What's good? How we living?
Jennifer Holiday, Ohio here, representing Steeler Nation.
No, I salute you, Jennifer. Absolutely. Let's go.
We got Noah McElrose, Tip City, Ohio.
All right, that sounds like the one right there.
And I always got to shout out Rod Dawes here.
Come on, man. You know Rod the homie.
He's in Atlanta right now, but always representing.
Always find him in the A on it. A. All right, I'm sorry, guys. I got carried away. Anywho.
I think that's a good one to end it on.
I like that one right there, man. I like it. So let's get these supers, man. Looks like we have let's see who's starting up.
Official momentum.
Official? Yep. He pulling up early. I see you, baby. I see you.
Says Moats and Deke, what's good? Happy hump day.
Hump day. I totally forgot it was hump day. I was so caught up in it being, Star Wars Day. But shout out to Star Wars Times Hump Day. That means it's extra freaky, bro. It's one of them days.
How would hump day start? Was it strictly from that Geico commercial?
I
don't remember hearing about it as a kid.
But I'm sure Geico had to get it from somewhere as well, though, for it to be popular enough to go there and it be so catchy. I don't know, though. Yeah.
I'm guessing it's something recent.
I'm low key
within the 2000s.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm low key scared to look into where Hump Day started, bro. I'm not gonna, because it could be a slippery slope.
I think it's wholesome. Middle of the week. There can't be too much extra to it.
You just never know.
I'll look it up. Official momentum. If y'all in the area, come through Saturday to the Baja Bar and Grill to not only celebrate my birthday, but see Ambition the Kid live.
Let's go.
Show starts at 8 p.m.
Let's go.
So where is that? Baja Bar and Grill. Bro, is he from here?
You're from here. I thought you knew.
I don't know if he's talking about hood, right? Some other area, maybe an hour away.
Yeah.
I have no clue. I don't know where Baja Bar and Grill is.
I don't know.
I didn't know Official Momentum was from here.
I low-key did not either. But shout out. Well, he does have a 412 number, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he does have a 412 number.
He did say he's stopping by May 13th as well.
He did say that, man. Hey, pull up, man.
It's saying Pittsburgh, PA.
Yeah, okay.
Fox Chapel. Okay.
All right, so
that's why I don't really know where it is. It's
hood.
Too far up north, yeah.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, I'm South Hills.
Okay.
You are too now.
Man, I like to keep it gutter over here, I'm not up there with the higher ups, the snobs. We keep it real in the South part. Yeah.
Dude, North I think has it made though.
That's a nice spot, man.
Cranberry, Wexford out there. I think that's pretty nice.
It's nice. No, it's definitely nice. To me, it was more so when I was driving into the facility. I was not trying to be on the interstate the whole morning. Whereas when I take, coming from the south, I got options. Now you got to deal with the tunnel, but I got multiple ways to get in.
You do have multiple ways.
Right. Whereas
not saying all of them are amazing though.
True, very true. But I've seen it when, it's an accident or something going north and those guys are like, yo, I'm stuck.
True.
I just couldn't deal with that, bro.
True.
Yeah.
Brent Fox, salute Moats, Deke in the chat. May only be able to listen, but still wanted to show support.
Let's go.
Hashtag 214. Why is he doing this to me? 214. Let me. 214. Faux show. That's better. 214. Faux show. Ain't that right, Deke?
Yeah,
He's already laughing. He's already laughing.
You are funny. Faux show.
Tony Daniel II.
Salute you, Brent.
He's also giving us some support.
Hey, major love.
Tony Daniel again. Oh, He says Plax equals Pickens for me, even though he was better with the Giants. Freaking autocorrect. I cannot stand it, but I'm also a lazy typer. So that was his first comment. His message got retracted. It looked like he was just giving us some support.
Got you.
But he clarified the message, yes.
Okay. Now, we definitely appreciate
Plax
that,
to Pickens,
man.
He's part of the combo we were comparing him to.
Yeah, he's in that family. It was Plax, A.D., Martavis, and Heinz.
Yeah, because Pickens is bigger than Plax, at least thicker.
Yeah.
So he kind of fits the Martavis mold.
Got you.
But he might have hands like Plax.
And Plax is from where again?
You would know. I'm guessing it's Virginia if you brought it up.
Not just Virginia. The crib. Yes.
757.
Yes. Thank you. Look, we learned something new today, baby. From the crib. Yes. So what you expect? Of course he got hands like that, baby. Come on now.
Yeah. Yeah, he could high point the ball.
Come on, man.
Martavis, man.
Come on, man.
Some of his attempts at catching.
I mean, the butt catch
would make me. Yeah, it was such an easy catch. It was supposed to be such an easy catch.
It turned into a highlight, but it's like, bro, how did that happen? Yeah, man.
It was supposed to be such an easy catch.
Come on, bro.
I never got that pissed off about him just because the next play he could make a game-breaking play.
He was definitely a make-it-up type of dude, though, bro, without a doubt.
Official momentum. Live show next Friday. Let's go. Fire.
Can't wait, man. Can't wait.
Hashtag party time with the goats.
Absolutely, baby. Absolutely, man. Deke is in the house. Moats is in the house. May 13th at 6 p.m. We will be at Southern Tier Brewing Company right on the North Shore, man. You don't want to miss it. Live recording, live show.
I just heard we're going to be on the speakers, too.
Oh, yeah. You're going to be able to hear us. So for the people that are in the crowd sipping on whatever they're sipping on, they're going to have to listen to my takes. No, they could just hear it. They could just listen. They can be good. Yeah, we're gonna be vibing out, man. It's gonna be a scene, man. I'm excited about it, bro.
They're gonna have to accept that Ben's last season was hijacked. I'm gonna have to let them all know.
That might be how we start the topic. Hey, Deke, let everyone in attendance know your energy right now at the quarterback, bro. Huh? Tell them your real thoughts. We're just gonna start with that, man. We might just make it a whole show about Ben versus Kenny. Like it just, yeah. And Mason, we got to throw Mason because he's the other hot topic. Yeah. So we just gonna that'll be first topic Ben, second topic Kenny, third topic Mason. All right. Oh, we need bonus content. Let's throw a little Mitch in there for you know what I mean.
Fair.
Mitch versus Oladipo. You know.
Logan Newman, 2023 way too early mock got us getting Noah Sewell from Oregon. Any thoughts?
That's isn't that the younger brother, right?
Ooh, I didn't put two and two together, but it must be. Cousin, maybe.
Got to be related somehow. I don't know too many Sewells.
Yeah, and I'm guessing he's a lineman. Sure.
I was going to say, I have not even looked into it. I'm not going to lie to you, man. I wanted to come up here and give you the... Well, actually, I can see that. But I was like, no, I'm not even going to do it. Yes, I have not looked because, man, I'm in draft rehab right now, baby. You feel me? We did all that draft, prospect. And now that the draft is over, I refuse to look into a next year's draft just yet. Nope. I'm going to marinate on our guys. I'm going to sit here and just think about our guys. I don't even want to look into the future. I don't even want to think about upcoming free agents just yet. So, yes, Logan Newman. Hopefully, I'm going to get back to you on Noah, and that could be the case, man. But I ain't going to lie to you right now. I don't got it. No. I have not checked him out to that level just yet.
Also says George Pickens with the lowest drop rate in this class with a 2.1%.
Yep. No, I definitely like that, man.
He had some difficult catches to make, too.
But he's a natural hands catcher. That's the thing that I like about him the most, man. Like, you can just tell when he goes up. That's why he's successful at what he does. That's why he was, prior to the injury, probably would have went a lot higher in the draft. But we know that that's just how it goes sometimes. But definitely excited about him being on the squad.
Toothless Tenez. Tuning in from the 707 Napa, California. What are the chances we pick up a veteran RB to help out Najee? My Bay Area brother. Hoping he has a big year.
Let's go, man.
What are the chances?
Let's go for all my Bay Area people out there, man. What up?
I'm saying
area,
50-50.
baby. Honestly, I'm not too far off of that either, man. Just based on how we drafted, obviously we did not take a running back in the draft. We signed two as undrafted free agents. I really think it depends on what those guys do. If they can do something in terms of Durant, if he could do something maybe to surprise the team or unseat the guys that are currently there in terms of Benny and McFarland, then without a doubt, I don't think that we need to go and sign one of these veteran guys. But if the undrafted guys don't do anything to change their mind on Benny and McFarland, I do think we could see a scenario where they just say, you know what, let's just go out here and just sign somebody right before camp, right before the season starts, because we know once training camp hits in the preseason, you get the surprise cuts. You're going to get some veteran guys on the market. You're going to get guys that are good, but just in the situation that they're in, they're looking, they're not going to be able to just stay on that roster. So for us, I can see that also being an avenue that we tap into as well for that running back position, if our undrafted guys don't do anything to surpass Benny, Snell, and McFarland.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. R. Barley, 18. Mitch beats Pickett. Should have just took Elam, who probably would have been number one cornerback day one. I don't know
man.
about that.
Hey, Elam had to go to Buffalo, man. You know how that go, man. Come on, baby. Yeah.
Not saying he's not a good player.
You know what they on. You know what them Bills is on. You see it. You see what they doing over there. You better respect it. You better see. Ooh.
Who's the RB they took? They took Cook.
Mm-hmm. And he nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You mean to tell me Josh Allen gonna have a running back? Oh my God.
You think he's gonna be the feature, or he's just part of the kind of turnstile of guys back there?
No, I think he could be. I think he has a chance to be a part of the feature. When I look at him versus like Devin Singletary, different style of running back, but to me, James Cook is a good dude, man. We liked him. We talked about him here, man. Mm-hmm. Has the speed to take the top. Has the speed to go, the full distance. Obviously can catch out the backfield. We saw that a lot on his tape as well. We thought that he was underutilized in a sense with some of that receiving stuff. So yeah, man, I think he's gonna be all right. I not like I get excited or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But that offense up there, whew, Lord.
You're fine with them then?
Am I fine with them?
Well, they were mocking Breece Hall to the Bills too.
Yeah, but Breece, they were going to have to take him. Initially, it was mocked that the Bills were going to take Breece in the first.
Right.
So I'm fine if they didn't go take him in the first round, because that's what we said about taking running backs in the first round last year. It's like, what it is if you're taking them there, but at the same time, what it is in the sense of you're not going to have these guys for long periods of time, especially if you're going to utilize them in the way that you should utilize a first round running back. You should give them as many touches as they can handle. That's what we're doing with Najee. We did it last year. We're going to do it again this year, and we're going to keep doing it until he cannot handle it. I just don't think in Buffalo that they're running their offense that way though, because they run it through Josh. Whereas for us, we started transitioning last year to, hey, we running our offense through this running back. And now going forward, we know once again this year the offense is running through Najee. So I think that's the difference too in terms of why we would take him in the first, right, whereas why Buffalo might pass on the running back in the first.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Also says, we kissing those titties. Let's go.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
You know about that, right?
I do not, man. I'm innocent, bro. What you talking about?
You never heard about that?
I've heard.
The Mitch tweet that just keeps resurfacing. Something he tweeted way back, and everyone screenshots it. And
yeah, I thought you was talking like literally. Like, I'm like, bro, this is not the Get Indicted hotline, okay, buddy? We're not going there today.
Literally, that's what his that's what his tweet says.
You saw my face. I was like, whoa.
Hold on, I'll show you his tweet.
Lord, dang, man, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby? Don't you do it? Not today, Satan. Not today. Are you Darth Maul over there, man? What's going on, bro? You bringing up tatas and kissing them, bro?
This is literally what he tweeted like way back, and like someone screenshot it and they just keep pulling it up.
He really tweeted it. Bro, that says, oh, you are wildin'. Oh, how many retweets and likes? God dang. Yo, my man is.
That was way back. That's before he was famous.
Yo, that boy's wildin'. Lord. Yeah, man. I'm cool on all that, baby. I'm cool. All I got eyes for is my wife. Okay? That's all I'm worried about. I don't want no parts of anything that Mitch is talking about or that you talking about or anybody else talking about. Y'all about to maybe start sweating here. No, we ain't doing that today. No, we not.
Wow. David Dupree says, Deke, make that tea time. I'll give you 5 aside. # you've been challenged.
Ooh.
Yeah, we are trying to set up a little match. I don't know if I want to do it. I'm just trying to have a good time. I'm just trying to go out and golf. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know, because D.D. Smalls,
he talks a big game. He says he's pretty good. I'm all right.
You all right?
I am. I'm all right.
Okay.
For the average golfer, I'm pretty good. If that makes sense.
For the average golfer, you're pretty good. So that makes you a pretty good golfer.
I'd say I'm probably in the top 20%.
Yeah,
golfers out there.
That means you're a pretty good golfer, man.
Yeah, but then
I'm in like the top 80%.
There's the levels between 20 and the 1% are huge, though. Like, I feel like someone in the 50-60 range could catch up to the top 20% really quick in like an off season.
So what about a person in like the 80s?
Like, I feel like someone could go from a 20-25 handicap to like a 10 handicap fairly quickly.
Do you think I could do that?
I don't know if you're a 20 or 25 handicap.
That's what I'm saying. I'm probably like a 50 handicap, huh? So yeah, it's not looking good for me. What you're telling me? It's not looking good for me. Okay, all right, fair enough, man. Fair enough. You know, it's cool. It's cool. I thought you was gonna give me that Big Ben optimism. Ben could come back and he's gonna be great and all this other stuff, but I can't get it, man. You know, when I saw you out there struggling, it was because the weather.
Have you been working on your game?
In my mind, yes. I told you I was watching the Daggone Masters when Tiger was
out
out there.
Like
that's
you're gonna be like 10 strokes better.
Yeah, absolutely. That's got to count for something.
I know the feeling.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, if he hit, man, I know I could do that. Come on, man. I had one of them moments, and then when he hit the tree and he choked, I was like, oh, yeah, I do that all the time, too. We're good. Yeah. That's all I'm saying, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We got to get you out there, huh?
I know, man. I know. I'm going to get out there one of these days. And it's funny, too. My little man keeps saying, Dad, I don't want to just go to Topgolf. I want to go to the one where, like, you drive the cart and we, like, got to walk around. I said, all right, son, I got you, man. We're going to go soon. But this weather's been crazy, too, man.
It has been bad.
Yeah.
Yes, it has been bad.
Was it like a tornado yesterday or something like that? A tornado watch warning?
Yeah, it's been really weird.
It was OD. Absolutely.
Brett Caruso, Mateo Durant.
Yeah, that's the captain.
That's the running
Duke.
back.
Yeah.
He looks like a stud. Mm-hmm. Also, don't count Mitch out. We got a lot of Trubisky truthers or Trubisky believers. And some people in the chat aren't the only ones. I mean, my friend group, I think I might be the only one standing up for Pickett.
Well, I think because
they're the ones ripping on him.
If that's what Mitch tweeted out, he's probably a person that's relatable to a lot of people. You know? There's probably women out there that's like, you know what? I can relate to. I kind of like that. And it's probably dudes that they're like, you know what? I like that as well. You know, so I can see
he's the everyman.
I can see them rallying behind my man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just...
And now he's the underdog because
absolutely. Come
Pickett
on, man.
coming from Pittsburgh connection, like
come on now.
Yeah, he's the favorite. Now Mitch is the underdog, the everyman. Everyone's rooting for him.
And you can root for a guy that's like that. He's like, you know what? He's simple. He knows what he likes. You know.
I can't believe you'd ever seen that.
I did not, bro.
Yeah, as soon as we drafted him, I mean, everyone was
crazy.
Everyone was tweeting that out. Yeah,
that is wild, man. That is wild.
He says he now has a lot of talent around him. He could bow out.
I mean, that's honestly what you were saying beforehand.
That's the case for Kenny too.
This is true, man.
Kenny's got some talent.
But what I will say, in terms of just difference real quick between Kenny and Mitch at this stage is just Mitch has just been doing it at the NFL level longer. I think that's the biggest difference when we're talking about both of those guys in this situation, both of the talent that's going to be around them. I think both of them should play well and should thrive under, in this system with these players with them. But the question is, how long does it take them to pick it up? Because both of those guys are going to be new to them. But I just think for Mitch, he kind of has the leg up versus Kenny in the only sense of he's been in the league for multiple years. So he's already accustomed to what NFL defense is going to look like, the speed of it, and things like that. Whereas for Kenny, he's just going to have to get used to it. Now, not saying that he can't adapt and pick it up right away, or it might take him a little bit longer, but I think that both of those guys, though, definitely are in a good position with the talent that's around them. I mean, I can say the same about Mason, too. That's the crazy part. But we're sticking with Mason. We're sticking with Pickett, though. That's the guy right now.
You're on Pickett's side?
No, not at all.
Mitch, you're Mitch guy.
I'm in the middle right now, man. Can I be in the middle?
I think you got to pick.
Oh, well, I mean, I do like my wife.
Should we wait
can we,
until we see something? I don't know what we need to see. Cause
like, I need to see Mitch throw a touchdown in the preseason and do like.
I think preseason's too long, though.
He can't do a little funny gesture or something like that. Or what if you go like this? He just starts giving out kisses like, mwah, mwah. Like, if he starts doing that, I'm not going to lie to you, Deke, I'm going to be on board. Okay?
He would have done that already, though.
Nah, he ain't do it because he had to wait for Pittsburgh. Biggest stage when it matters the most, replacing the Hall of Famer, showing that he's the upgrade at quarterback compared to last year.
He feels like he could be himself here. Whereas Chicago, that's his first team.
Kind of like when Brady went to Tampa.
Right.
Still the same Brady.
You couldn't do that up in Buffalo, too. You're the backup.
You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Whereas now, Trubisky's like, bro, I could be the Tata King. That's what we're going to call himself, bro.
See, I feel like if we wait till the preseason to make a pick, that's too long. I feel like you got to be ahead of the game.
But you can't win unless he had to do it early on Latrobe then. Get in Latrobe, throw one of them dimes.
I'm saying for you to make the pick, though.
Why can I at least, I can't get the training camp? I can't get that? I can't get the training camp?
That'll be too much inside scoop. I thought you weren't going to training camp.
I'm not. I just want to see at least, everybody gonna have videos out there.
Right.
It ain't hard to find the content,
Man, okay, so you're just waiting in the wings right now.
Yeah, man, because there's new information about what Mitch likes. It just seems real relatable to a lot of people out here. That's all, man. Some people are the opposite end, Yeah, but for him, it's like, okay, he's a poke his chest out type of guy, so I can respect that, man. Can definitely respect that. But anywho, y'all give me a trouble today.
It seems like you haven't been resisting talking about it.
I'm just saying. I'm just giving my reaction.
You haven't been avoiding the topic.
I'm just giving my analysis, my expert analysis on what he desires at times. That's all.
Right. Let's go, UW. Mm-hmm. This one's a shot. It says, Deke, if Kenny Cousins starts week 1, he's only the 3rd rookie quarterback to do so.
Oh, man.
He has to be talking about the Steelers.
Did he just call your boy Kenny Cousins?
Yeah, that's terrible.
Oh, man.
That's disrespectful.
Oh, man.
Don't do that.
Oh, man.
So, Ben won. And I'm guessing he's not talking about just week 1. It just has to be a rookie quarterback to start at some point throughout the season. Ben? Bradshaw?
I was about to say, did he? I don't.
Who's the other guy? I don't know who the other rookie is.
Landry, maybe? Did Landry start any of his rookie year?
Dennis Dixon.
Was he a rookie, though?
I don't know. That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know who that third guy would be.
I have no clue. I don't think Landry suited up his rookie year.
Right. I know it wasn't Dobbs.
Doug?
Was it Doug? Yes, it definitely was Doug. I was like, yo, is that who it is? Yo, why? That boy made history, man.
It was Doug. Wow.
It had to be Doug,
is that the 3 quarterbacks?
We know Duck. We know Ben started rookie year.
We don't know Bradshaw exactly, but I'm hard-pressed to think he didn't at least start
Jared
one game.
Croft says, what about Cordell Stewart? Was it him maybe?
Can't be, because he didn't get switched to quarterback until
later
a few
on.
years
Right,
into his career. He was Slash. That's got to be it. But he's saying, what is he trying to make from that comment? What point is he making?
Or is he saying that he would be the third guy to do so?
Well, Duck definitely started.
So then it'll be Duck and Ben then.
For sure.
So if he's
I would have to guess Bradshaw. You want me to just look it up?
But no, because if Bradshaw did it, then technically wouldn't Kenny become the 4th guy? Because he said he's only the 3rd rookie to do so.
Let me see. What year was Bradshaw drafted?
He was drafted in that year.
1970.
Okay.
What? Yeah, 1970 draft. He started games in 1970.
Well, then I don't know. Then maybe he just worded it weird. All right.
I think so.
Okay. So
what point is he trying to make?
It's
that it's
gonna
rare?
Be legendary. He's going to be legendary. Yeah. I mean, it has to be legendary.
I think he's saying it's rare. Yeah. I think it's not common that maybe we shouldn't get our hopes up for him starting.
I don't know. He called him Kenny Cousins. I don't know. Like, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but I know you don't share the same sentiment about Kirk Cousins. So I wasn't sure your energy towards that.
I actually take the other approach. If we drafted him in the first round, it was for a reason. It's not that common that we draft the quarterback in the first. We're going to give him a chance.
So I do agree with that, but what Let's Go UW was just saying, he just cleared it up. He was saying for week 1, the only 2 to start were Bubby Brister and Terry Bradshaw. So he's saying that Kenny would be the 3rd if he were to start week 1. That's what he's saying. Okay. Thanks for the clarification. Let's Go UW. Sense. Yeah, that definitely makes sense now, man. Because I was over here like, who could this other? Like, I'm like, 7 definitely started. Duck started, but it wasn't week 1. All right.
I would not have guessed Bubby Brister.
That's crazy.
I would not have guessed that. All right, let me get to the next chat here. I'm all over the place. That was Let's Go UW, right?
Yes. Should be official. Momentum.
Yeah, he says, I got surprises for y'all May 13th.
All right, now, all right. I like surprises sometimes. I hope it's a nice surprise. I don't like scary surprises. Be a nice surprise.
Mason Nevling. Been watching nothing but draft stuff while at the station. 19 years old in my first year without Ben is kind of exciting, he says. Pickett equals Carr.
Okay.
Pickens equals Dez.
Ooh.
Better than Dez.
Which Carr is Kenny?
He's definitely talking about Derek.
Okay, I was just.
And you know what?
You never know.
I don't mind that comparison as much.
Okay,
I don't.
Now you're coming along.
I really don't because I liked what I've been seeing from Derek Carr these past couple years.
I think he's a really good player, bro.
Yeah, it's not like, in my opinion, I see too many collapses from some of these other quarterbacks like Tannehill, Jimmy G. Whereas I've seen Derek Carr rise to the occasion. Okay. Although he did throw that pick against the Bengals.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know what you're talking about when you was like, you never seen him collapse. I'm like,
that happens though.
He has his moments.
I feel like he's one of those guys that could will his team to a victory. Where I don't think Cousins or any of those other clowns like Tannehill or.
But we've seen
Jimmy
Cousins
G
do that already though.
Will his team? I see him get a lucky break in the playoffs. That was about it.
You call it luck. Call it whatever you want.
He had one nice throw. I mean,
it happened.
No, I can't do it with Cousins.
And it was against a Hall of Famer.
I think Pickett could be a better version than Carr.
Okay, I hope so.
A version. I think if you want to compare him to Carr, Romo, Burr, I'm good with all those comparisons.
Yeah,
I'm
if he's
really
any
against
of those guys, it's a great situation for the Steelers. That's how I look at it.
That's what I'm talking. Could Kenny Pickett be a top 10 quarterback?
If he's any of those guys, it's a great situation.
All right, Pickens to Dez though. I think Pickens can be better.
Better separation. I think he's faster than Dez, man. Just in like, because now I'm thinking about old Dez too. That's my other problem. I always like blended together. But no, man, I don't know. I like Pickens a little bit more, man. But Dez was that dude though, bro. Dez,
he had a good 2 or 3 year
he had
stretch.
his run, absolutely, man. But yeah, I definitely think that Pickens could be a little bit better though, man.
Tony Daniel II. Why didn't we address corner at all? Guys, thoughts?
Well, we did. Remember in free agency, we brought back Ahkello Witherspoon and Levi Wallace. Both of those dudes, man, definitely help y'all in terms of starting and also in terms of depth. If, like we talked about, if they still wanted to bring in somebody through free agency, they still could do that. Well, you got two high-quality guys, two guys that are very productive, especially how they both came, especially more so Ahkello in terms of how he finished last season, man, when he was, getting 4 picks in 3 or 4 games. Like, he was getting nuts out there. Like, so to me, man, I do think we addressed it by re-signing Ahkello and ultimately by bringing in Levi Wallace. And remember, you still got Cam Sutton, who spent all of last year on the outside, so that just adds to his versatility because we know that he can go back into the slot.
Probably better on the inside.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Absolutely.
The only downside, the only downside of him being there is maybe the lack of physicality.
Yeah, but we also remember that in terms of who oh my goodness, was Mollett. That was the other guy that they were using a little bit.
Oh yeah, we got guys we could rotate now too, especially with the signing we're going to be talking about.
We have options, man.
Official momentum. Deke, I'm with you. Ben needs another chance. I appreciate it. I don't know if he's trolling me or not, but thank you. Hernan Mercado. What I like most about every single person in this year's draft class, especially Pickens, is that we got some young, hungry dogs. Mm-hmm. It's exciting, and we needed this, especially after an anemic offense and defense last year.
Oh, yeah. I can understand that feeling, man. No, we definitely do got some dudes, though, man. And, yeah, man, we talk about Pickens, bro. Yeah, he definitely got that dog in him. That pops up on screen very clearly. He is the alpha. He's an alpha male. Yep. Definitely like that, man. But even defensively, man, yeah, it was anemic. Yeah, I guess, come on.
It was the worst rush defense.
It was.
That's
pretty
bad.
Like, it's so crazy to me, though, in the sense that we were elite in terms of pass rush. We were elite in terms of TJ the Depot. But you're right. We would get, like, we had some moments where it
Vikings
was just like,
game and Bengals game and Chiefs game in regular season. I mean, Chiefs game in the playoffs, too. There was a stretch where we just couldn't cover anything. It was just
like, what is going on? So, yeah. But this definitely has to be upgraded.
Lions for, like, a 2-series stretch. Their no-name running backs are running all over the place for
Seattle
200 yards.
for 2 quarters.
Yeah, there were spurts. It was just bad. Official momentum. He's got a couple comments here. Says, get ready for the Friday call. Hashtag my Steelers stories.
Here we go.
Also says, fun fact, George's uncle is Bo Jackson. Hashtag be prepared. You talk about Tomlin liking the family connects, too.
It's always got to have that bloodline in there.
Let's go, UW. If we talking about future picks, I got 2 RBs and a defensive tackle / nose tackle out of Wyoming for next year.
Let's go, UW, man. I know you are on it, man. Look, when it's time to start talking Wyoming, I know you got us, baby. Hey, just can we get to August? If you get me to August, then we can start hearing about these new prospects. But until then, I just want to enjoy our guys. I just want to enjoy our guys right now.
Official momentum Says, if you want to send a gift, I'll drop Venmo, Cash App.
Oh, hey now.
He's peddling in the chat here.
That's what to say. What the
He's
heck?
like in downtown.
All right.
Got the red Solo cup.
Salvation Army, bro. You got the little bell. Ding, 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 ding. Who wants to help out? Send a little, spread a little love.
Google East. Mitch versus Kenny is going to divide everyone in August. Dang. He's just leaving Mason out, too.
Oh, he's going to bring everybody together because they come in pairs.
Felipe Brazzi. Y'all think it's going to be a problem for a defense when we run spread and DJ, Claypool, Austin, Pickens, and Pat are all on the field together? Yeah.
Absolutely. I just think that we probably would have Najee out there, and I think one of them dudes would come off. But as a whole, though, I do think, man, we're gonna make teams have to play as athletic. We're gonna make teams have to, show, they can go out there in space, but not just play in space. Also defend, the deep ball. The guys like Pickens who are able to catch 50-50 balls consistently. Claypool hopefully becoming more consistent in that avenue as well. We know Austin is going to be a handful to deal with in the slot, and DJ is trying to get paid. So, without a doubt, that's going to be a nightmare.
Tony Daniel. Calvin Austin III has Tyreek's speed and Debo's fearless toughness, attacking the ball and not afraid of contact. Ooh, all right. I already said the Tyreek Hill comparison. So now we can throw Debo in too? I'll take that.
Goodness.
I'll take that.
I like it. Hey, we could throw them all in there. He got Dre Archer speed as well. Because Dre was fast like that. 4.2, right? Yeah.
Austin runs with a purpose, though.
Oh, okay.
There's a difference.
I didn't know if we was going to throw him in there as well. As we were sprinkling, just checking.
No. And Austin obviously has a bigger frame than Dre.
Absolutely.
Dre was what? More of a running back.
Yeah, but Dre
and
was
then they
tiny,
tried to move him to receiver, whereas at least Austin's always been a receiver.
Man.
Official momentum. Can we get a Mitch versus Josh week 1? Hashtag Pitt versus Buffalo. There's no way they're running that back-to-back.
Yeah. I want them to wait anyways, man. Make it mean something, man. Let's get to one of them, like, late year. Like how we did the first time. What was it?
Is it at home? I think it's up in Buffalo, though.
I know.
The snow might be a factor.
But that'll be dope, though.
I'm saying getting there and getting out of Buffalo,
You're probably right, though. But it would be dope, though.
It would be dope. It would be good for the scene.
It definitely would.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Can we do October then? October, maybe.
It's going to snow in October up there.
Is it?
Absolutely good snow.
Not that bad, though.
No, it won't be that bad. But you'll get some
snow.
October
will be fine. Sunday night game in October. How about that?
I would prefer, like, December, second week of December. Sunday night football.
That would be the best.
That would be.
I just don't know if we're traveling up there. We might get stuck up there.
You're
I don't
right.
want to be stuck up in Buffalo.
Oh, you wouldn't want to get stuck in Buffalo?
Nothing to do up there.
Who wouldn't want to get stuck? Bro, the wings?
Ghost town.
The food? Come on, man. I'll take you down to Chippewa.
We never got those wings.
Yeah, I could take you down to Chippewa. You might get stabbed on Chippewa, though, because the way you talk, I've seen you, and I know how the Bills people get down. They're not really going for a lot of that.
I'm calm these days.
Kenny Pickett is better than Josh Allen. They ain't going to be going for too much of that up there. I'm throwing it out there now. The way you feel about Kenny, that's how they feel about Josh. All right, so I can see that being a little bit of a, situation.
Oh, best believe. I believe Buffalo will definitely defend their guy up there, Josh Allen. He's their savior right
Absolutely.
Here's the thing with people here in Pittsburgh with Ben. It was very divided, I think. It's always been, even after he won Super Bowls.
It's just still crazy to me, though.
No, it is. But I'm just saying, think of the people that defend Ben, though, here. Mm-hmm. I feel like that's all of Buffalo for Josh Allen. Like, there's no...
it's no divide.
Back and forth divide, anything like that.
It goes Jim Kelly, then Josh Allen. It's that simple.
Josh Allen's probably on his tail pretty close.
Yeah, you better believe. Let him get to one. He's got to get to one, and then we gotta get that ring on. Put the statue up.
He probably doesn't even have to get to one if he won like an MVP or something.
Yeah,
right.
Nah, he balling, but you gotta think, man. Like Jim took him to 4 in a row. It's different.
He had a good storyline too because he never wanted to go to Buffalo. Went to the USFL, kind of like redemption story for him.
So it's gonna be hard to you don't just beat that, But if you win, you won. All right, now, okay.
We got Levi Wallace revenge game too for that one. Let's go UW.
Trubisky revenge game. He probably get the nod. Ain't that's one of the ones where it's like, hey, let him go out there and take the first. Let him take the first series. It means a little more to him this week.
Even if Pickett's starting?
Yeah. Let the vet. It's one of the, you send him out there as a team captain. He'll walk out there, do all that stuff too.
They kept Josh Allen instead of keeping Mitch.
Yeah.
They chose Allen over Mitch.
You go out there, Mitch, you prove them wrong. You show them what they missed out on. You make everybody in the 716 realize that you should have been the guy. Yeah, come on now.
Let's go. UW says Brister and Bradshaw are the only two quarterbacks to start week 1. All right, so that was you were talking about.
Yep.
Got you. All right, let's see where we're at in the chat. How many more do we got?
Should be the last one right here.
Kyle?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Kyle says, love the show. Tuning in from the 802. Whether it's Titty Lovin' Mitch or Kenny Fake Slide, we'll be chilling. Run the ball, stop the run, and beat Baltimore. Steelers being slept on heavy. And then he's also saying Celtics in 6.
Hey, I'm not gonna. I like that Celtics option though. I definitely like that. The way Tatum balling, the way Jaylen Brown balling. Absolutely, bro. I definitely like that, man. Is that Mitch's nickname though? I don't know. Do we get mine?
There's some other more creative stuff out there. I'm sure you could look up. Yeah. I think I've seen some other stuff that involves his tweet. Kenny Fake Slide. I think it's just Kenny Pittsburgh, man.
Yeah. I know that's what you're pushing for. I keep seeing people like just keep throwing out options, but I know you're trying to hold it down for that, man. Bro.
I think what it's going to come down to is just all of them work. Yeah. There's going to be like 10, 15 different nicknames.
Yeah.
Kenny Franchise, Kenny Pittsburgh, Pickettsburg.
The upgrade is what I'm calling him. Can I call him that? That's the upgrade. But anywho, man. If you're ready, bro, let's can we talk about the we had a little housekeeping, a little action with the Steelers. Can we get is that?
Let's do it.
Because that's all this is gonna help the upgrade.
We've been killing this offseason.
All this is gonna help the upgrade situation. Come on, man. But ladies and gentlemen, the Pittsburgh Steelers, they did have a signing on the defensive side of the ball. Safety Damontae Kazee, I think that's how you pronounce his last name. This will be his 6th year. He previously was in Atlanta for 4 years, Dallas for 1. Led the league in interceptions in 2018. He had 7 during the regular season.
How about that?
Yeah, absolutely. He gets some picks, man. 7 in 2018. He had an additional 3 in 2019, and then he had 2 last year with Dallas. Started 15 games last year for them out of the 17 that they played in. I mean, outside of 2020 where he was, we missed a lot of time through injury. Other than that, this dude has pretty much started all the games that he's been in outside of his rookie year. He came in as a 5th round pick out of San Diego State, if I remember correctly. But yeah, man. Who are your thoughts on him initially, baby?
Another great signing by Kevin Colbert and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 1-year contract. There's no way the number's going to be more than like $2 million.
What if it was 2.5, bro?
I don't care. I'm not going to care about that.
I was like,
that'll be interesting, though.
Yeah. What is he signed for? If Edmonds signed for 2.5, what is he signed for? Yeah.
What's interesting is he signed a cheap-ass contract to go to Dallas last year. And you're right. Almost started every game. Played a significant amount. And I think his
excuse me,
details, I think it was like $1 million. I think it was a little bit over $1 million. So I cannot expect it to be more than 2.
Right.
But if it is 2.5, and does that mean just open competition between him and Terrell?
I would 1,000% say so if that number is 2.5.
But he seems really versatile. So right now with Edmonds coming back, we've got to assume it's going to be Minka, Edmonds, free safety, strong safety. But as we talked about with Cam Sutton playing slot, I don't know if I want him in there for running downs or times we think the other team's going to run the ball. We need someone that's going to be a little more physical. You could talk about Arthur Millette, but is his name Kazee or Kazee?
I don't know.
I think I'm going to go with Kazee.
Hey man, you probably checked it out. Yeah.
Well, that was what one announcer said. I don't
listen to a lot of video. I just like to when I'm watching the tape, I always have it muted. So yeah.
That's what one announcer said. So I will go with that.
Yeah, because see, I looked at it
I might be wrong. Maybe he was wrong.
Kazee. I was thinking that's what I was like.
It's easier to say Kazee.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I'll give my best efforts to pronounce his name throughout this podcast. But anyway, with Kazee, one, he's versatile.
Or should we both say it both ways so that way we're covered either way?
Yeah, I'll say it my way, or at least I'll do my best.
Yeah, I'll just rotate. I'll say Kazee and I'll say Kazee. I just throw both of them out there.
Works for me. Kazee looks like he's pretty physical, also versatile, could play the traditional safety spots, also has done some slot corner. For me, it's just going to be interesting. It's almost like the wide receiver position on defense now with this slot corner hybrid role because for receiver, we have Pickens, Anthony Miller, Boykin, Austin, Cody. Who's going to get cut? Now I'm starting to think the same way for like slot corner hybrid because Millette, Trey Norwood, Cam Sutton, Kazee. Who am I missing? There's got to be one more. There's one more I'm missing. Did I say Millette?
You already said him. Oh, man.
I saw Millette, Norwood, Cam Sutton, Kazee, Carl Joseph.
Oh, yeah.
So there's 5 guys right there.
Yeah.
There's 5 guys.
That's a lot of miles for one position. Yeah.
I don't know if that's necessarily just one position, but I think
that role though.
All those guys can play that role. I don't think there's a downside to the signing. Really, I mean, dude has starters experience, led the league in picks, so he's a ball hawk, can make some splash plays, and we kind of need that. I mean, we've been doing better over these past few years, but there was a stretch like from mid 2010s where we weren't getting any turnovers. We were doing good at like getting pressure on the quarterback, getting sacks. But yeah, this can only help us, I think, and the contract's going to be cheap. What's the downside?
Yeah, I mean, I like Damontae a lot. I think that he's definitely going to help out this defense. Gives you a little bit more versatility because he is a guy that can play multiple positions, like you talked about. He's super athletic, and it's funny, man. Like he has good ball skills, but at the same time, he had like some of those opportunistic, just Johnny on the spot interceptions as well. I'm just like, bro,
the ones that are just falling into his hands.
I'm like, yo, I don't know.
Kind of like Minka in 2019.
I don't know how lucky you are, but dude, that's what it definitely felt like at times. I'm like, yo, you are just right place, right time, every time. Like it was nuts, man. It was nuts to watch that. But I definitely think that, you know, he's a good tackler. I think that across the board, he plays the way that you want the game to be played. And that is why he started so many games, whether he was in Atlanta and then obviously in Dallas. I like the fact that he started under Dan Quinn as well. It's a DC that I definitely respect. I think that, you know, he knows his stuff. So if you're going to play for him, it's certain guys, it's like, all right, we respect it. We know what that looks like. We know what caliber of player, their mindset at least. So I definitely like that about Damontae. But yeah, it's not a lot of negative about it. I think that regardless of what the numbers are on the deal, because Edmonds only signed for 2.5, I do expect it to be a competition. I think personally right now, Edmonds has the inside track because he's homegrown. But if Damontae comes out here and he's balling out, he's getting those turnovers, whether they're opportunistic or he's actually making great reads and great plays, I do think he could very well unseat Edmonds. And it would not be a surprise either way. I understand that Edmonds is a first-round pick, and this dude is a 5th-round pick. But at this stage in both of their careers, draft status really doesn't matter the same way when you're looking at the financials.
They both played a lot of games and have been productive. That's what you could say about both of them.
And like I said, at this stage, when you throw in both of them playing multiple games, production, starters as well, now you start looking at the money and you're saying, okay, money-wise, you don't have starter money. Your money is like nice money, but it's not above reproach starter money in terms of Edmonds. I think that this is definitely just another position that's going to get interesting now for us. No different how we're excited to watch the quarterback battle play out. Same, we're interested to see how the interior offensive line situation plays out. We're going to be looking at this safety spot the same way with Edmonds now and Damontae, man. So I'm definitely excited about that.
Oh, interesting. So you see him maybe a strong safety.
I think
because he could do the Minka role too if you want to bump Minka down, right?
Do you think Minka's coming off the field?
No, what I'm saying is he's done some just like single high free safety stuff too, right?
But what I'm saying is at the same time, Edmonds does that.
No, I'm saying bump Minka down to like nickel for a player too, something like that.
What if we're talking like one-offs or specialized packages? Sure, but I'm talking in the sense of the guy. Like when we talk about Edmonds, we know we'll move Minka around and we might even bring an extra safety out there. But Minka's not coming off that field. And throughout all of last year, Edmonds stayed on the field. But what I'm saying is it could be a scenario where Damontae beats out Edmonds. And now Edmonds is that guy that comes in for certain packages and we want to move Minka around. That's what I'm saying, solely because of how the money is situated right now. It could very well get to that because Kazee has played that position as well. And we do use Edmonds in similar capacities where it's like we want Minka to go down here and sit in the box, read the QB, jump routes. Edmonds usually in the middle of the field. So it's going to put him in one of those positions like that, man. So that's the part for me where I'm just like, all right, let's see what it looks like, man.
That is interesting because that wasn't really on my radar. I was just assuming Edmonds back. This guy's contract, maybe it is close to Edmonds.
It can't, like I said, it can't be more than $2 million, right?
But it is probably on the cheaper side. Yeah. I was just like, man, they're still going to roll with just the Edmonds-Minka combo. I thought he was going to be more in competition for that versatile role that I was talking about. But if that's the case, are we throwing Carl Joseph? Is it a three-way competition for that strong safety?
What did I say when we brought back Edmonds for 2.5? before we even talked to TG, I was like, yo, I think that Carl Joseph still is in this thing. I think that Edmonds has the leg up on all of them because he's been the starter here. He's the most familiar here. He's the former first-round pick here. But because he signed for $2.5 million, that is not enough to make them say we're not going to pull you off that starting lineup if they got somebody that they are more excited about or somebody that they feel has beat you out. 2.5, that's just not enough money to make it a non-debatable.
It's weird to hear.
Right. But that's why I was so shocked when he signed for the 2.5. I'm like, bro, you needed at least 4.
Do the Steelers view Edmonds worse than we do?
Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Because my thing is this. If they sign him for 4 is, yo, you're starting this year. We might not view you as the long-term answer, but you're the starter this year. 2.5 is if you're starting, great, but we don't mind you being a backup. And depending on how much debt money we have, we probably won't even be, tripping if we had to go ahead and release you or move you. That's what the 2.5 range is. That's not guaranteed. You got to prove that in a sense, man. So that's why I do think that Damontae is still going to be in that conversation, man. And it's looking like they're saying the contract is 1.1875 million.
Okay.
I like when they start throwing all the extra numbers at the end. Just give me the 1.1. I like it though.
So we both agree Edmonds is the front runner for sure. And then obviously we just seen the contract. Now if it would have been 2.5.
It'd have been 2.5.
Maybe you're turning a side eye or something.
Right.
But
I just think Edmonds has lead position. I think he is at number 1 right now. I would say Carl at 2 solely because he was on the roster last year. But Kazee is 3rd, and he's definitely I would say 2B. I would say if Carl is 2A because he was in the system, Kazee is 2B because he's still a starter. He's still coming off of a productive season. Absolutely. So that's the only difference. Just one guy has been in the system for a year because Carl was on practice squad at the end of last season, and one guy has not. One guy's just new to the team. But other than that, it's not a lot separating them dudes. I'd be interested to see also what was Carl's money because I know he was a vet minimum, but at this stage
probably
in his career, how
like
far
$1 million,
off is
right?
like it's either $1 million or he's at 800. He's got to be in that capacity though.
I'll check. So not only will Kazee and Joseph be competing, tell me if I'm right or wrong on this. They'll be competing for that other safety spot, but also could they be competing for that like kind of slot corner role too? In
a sense, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't see Trey Norwood. Or, obviously he's probably the only one out of those slot corners that would even be in consideration for, like, a safety role. But I don't even see that just because of his size. Because Mollett and Cam Sutton, obviously, they're just going to be, like, slot guys for us.
Yeah.
All right, so let me check this contract real quick.
All right, let's see what my man Carl Joseph.
1.
So, yeah, him and Kazee or Kazee, however we're going to be pronouncing it.
1 year, $1,035,000.
Same money.
That's right. A little bit of an edge to Kazee. A little bit. Slight edge. No, how could you hate the signing, though? There's nothing wrong with it. We were talking about having safety depth. Would you rather have him or a safety that we draft in the 3rd round?
Oh, all right. I'm with you, man. Give me the proven commodity, man.
Yeah.
Give me the proven commodity.
Exactly. And it's not like he only proved it back in, what was it, 2018 when he led the league in sacks?
Or was it 17?
17, or not sacks, interceptions. Nah, he played pretty good for the Cowboys last year, too.
It was 18. Excuse me. 17 was rookie year.
Was it 18?
Yeah.
He had 7 picks in 18, yeah.
Yep, and then followed up with 3 that next year.
Yeah, he's productive for the Cowboys last year, too. So it's not like that was way in the past and we're just taking a flyer. Nah, I think he's a good player.
I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Like I said, there's nothing to not like about it, bro.
No, exactly. Yeah. We were talking about getting safety depth, and Colbert pulled through.
That's what Mr. Kevin Colbert does, baby. All right, so let's get a couple. Actually, no, we'll go to this next topic. Sound good?
Works for me.
All right, and then after we get to this next topic, then we'll go back to the supers. So this next one, though, going back to our draft. Shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers. You thought I know if I gotta clarify with you sometimes. You be over here on your Buffalo Bills and stuff. I start be saying our. He's like, oh, you want the blue and red one? Come on, jeez. But anywho, I want to talk about which rookies, in terms of the Steelers draft picks, that we are most excited to see this upcoming season, man. Who we're most excited about, man. So it is home court advantage, man. So I figure I'll let you go out here and throw your Kenny stake in the ground. I get it, man, and give us the Kenny for president. I love him. You love him. You don't have to like him, but you're going to have to respect him. Here's an upgrade. And this is why he's number 8 and not number 7, because he's taking us a level up, baby. All right, let's go. Hey, and put it in the chat, too, who you're most excited about seeing this year. Which of the rookies you're most excited about. Yep, definitely put it in the chat, please.
How is that not the most obvious answer?
For you. I know it was going to be for you.
That's why I don't want to necessarily just come out and say it.
Why? You like this, though. That's your vibe, man. This your soapbox, man. Stand on it.
But I'm excited for all of our first 4-round picks. I think they're really good, but it's got to be Kenny. I mean, I am really excited about Pickens, though, too. So maybe I could say a little something about both. But
no. You Kenny's your dude, man.
Bro,
be excited for your guy.
Bro, like what TG said, you draft a quarterback in the first round. We all know how important the position of quarterback is. Yeah. You want to see him out there.
Talk about it.
And then especially the Pitt to Pittsburgh connection.
Talk about it.
Can this story actually unfold and be a successful story?
Talk about it, man.
So not only that, but then whenever we're talking about the offseason, I'm excited to see him in competition because how long has it been since he's been in actual competition? I mean, he was the starter for basically like 5 years here at Pitt. Hadn't had to go up against anyone. Now we draft him. Usually when you're the first round pick, it's like, yeah, this is going to be the guy. Especially for us, it's going to be eventually. Yeah, definitely. But now he's not going to be just given to him. How's he going to respond to a guy that's number 2 overall pick in his own right, Mitch Trubisky, and also Mason Rudolph, who's been on the roster? So I'm excited to see how he responds to all that. And as I mentioned, you drafted dude in the first round. It's just he's supposed to be your franchise quarterback, so I'm excited to see that. And it's such an important position.
I was about to say, man, you don't gotta shy away from it, man. Man, it's the East, man.
I just think it's.
I don't know, man. If that's the guy you're excited for, talk about him, baby.
I think you gotta be.
Yeah, if that's your guy, that's your guy, man. All right, let me see what the. Do you have anything else you want to add about Kenny though?
Not necessarily Kenny. No.
Okay.
No.
I like it though, baby. I definitely like that, man.
You draft a franchise quarterback. You want to see him.
Let's go. Let's go.
See how he does.
All right, so let me see what the chat's looking like, man, in terms of who they're excited to see as well. Alex Papa Michael starts with George Pickens. Then after that, Rod Dallas says Calvin Austin. Andrew Brick says Pickens easily. John Easton, Kenny. Matthew Philippi, Kenny. Z Rabbit, Kenny Pickett. I like it. Ooh, Jake Engelbart says Robinson. Interesting. Okay. He might know him.
Probably.
He got to know.
Got a connection.
Got to have a connection, man. Unapologetic says Pickens. Your boy Malik says Calvin Austin. Derogden says Austin the third. All right. Chandler, excited to see Pickens, but Kenny too. All right. Then after that, Marquise Brunson says Calvin Austin. Oh, man. So those are the 3 that I keep seeing pop up, though. Kenny Pickett, Calvin Austin, and George Pickens.
Someone's got Lee out here.
Where you see him,
They
man?
just had to be different. John.
I saw another Robinson pop up, too, now you just said it.
Connor Hayward.
Oh, Lord. So someone's
just lying.
So they had to do it.
Put a lie detector test on them.
Y'all funny, man. But no, so I'm glad, though, that those were the 3 that looking at the chat, those are the 3 that kept popping up.
And
man.
I agree with them. I mean, you can make a case for any of those 3.
Well, because to me, that's who I was torn between. I figured whoever you were going to say, I was going to say someone opposite. That's why I wanted to hear you go first. But those are the 3 that was in my mind.
Each one has a case, though.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely, man.
I think no one can argue. You draft a quarterback. You want to see him. You're excited to see him.
Yeah.
And then with those 2 receivers, either of them can play.
Come on, man.
They have a chance to play.
For me, I'm over here like, dude, I think it's George Pickens. And the everything that you said about Kenny, I'm 100% with that. Like the competition element, the storyline, the replacing a legend, like everything.
I didn't bring that up, but
upgrade in the position, bro. Like that's big weight, man. But I'm all for all of that, man. I love that for Kenny. And even with Calvin, it's like, man, Calvin, bro, like we know that speed, that agility. When you talk Tyreek Hill, when you start throwing those out there, it's like
we haven't had a dude,
bro.
Like
we ain't had nothing like that in a while. Absolutely. So I'm crazy excited. But to me, George Pickens is the guy. Like I said, man, the AJ Green thing is kind of how I viewed him. And I played against AJ Green multiple times. We hated playing against him. because we knew he's going to take you downfield. He's going to go up there and jump on something. He dunking on somebody when he get that rock. And he was a confident hands catcher. I'm just excited because, like, I haven't seen that in a while in Pittsburgh in terms of that combination. We talk about Plax. Plax is a red zone guy. We talk about Tay. Martavis was nice, but we knew his hands weren't the most consistent. I understand. AB was dope, but AB wasn't 6'3". Like George, man, I'm like, bro, this dude, he checks a lot of my boxes, man. I like that. And I like the fact that when we drafted him, my college strength coach is actually, he was on the staff down there, man, doing their strength and conditioning as well. And he shoots me a text as soon as bro, this guy, you're going to love him, man. Athletic, hard worker, great guy. I'm like, bro, I'm sold. I'm like, I love you, coach. So if you texting me right now, and he ain't the first Georgia guy we done brought up here, I'm hype. So I'm like, you know what? This has got to be it then, man. So that's why for me, and that picture, the picture of him when he's getting drafted, bruh. Yo, what was that?
I don't know. He was just so locked in. He was so locked in.
They said my man looked like he just listened to straight NBA YoungBoy, bruh. Or excuse me, YoungBoy NBA. There you go. I'm wilding over here. But bruh, as soon as I seen it, I'm just like, oh, yeah. I like that energy. You definitely look like you trouble ski mask on and everything. I say, yo, what is going on here? Yeah. So for me, he's definitely my guy, man.
Well, I can add
they call him
Pickens.
NFL young boy. That's why I was like, yeah. I threw it. I was like, yo, it's NFL young. Yep. That's what they call him, NFL young boy, bruh. Black Air Force energy. That's definitely him, man. He's definitely Black Air Forces, man.
Well, I could add to that too. What's exciting about Pickens is
he could fight.
Well, yeah, there's that.
He undefeated. I ain't seen him lose one yet.
For sure. We might get some new AFC North battles going on here. I'm kind of excited about that.
Definitely.
But his success or his potential is not really predicated on who the quarterback is.
Right.
So that's, I think, the plus as to why maybe you could say you're most excited about him, because he, in and of his own right,
he's going to have his role. Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, he, in and of his own right, I'm talking about Pickett being like the franchise quarterback.
Yeah.
He could be the Steelers wide receiver one, not only for the future. I think he's got that potential this year.
No, he does. He definitely does.
Those are additional reasons to be excited for him.
Like you said, man, coming into this season, I think that it's an easier route for George to make an impact early in the season and starting and playing and we seeing him. So I think the excitement is a lot easier for me to get on board with that. Whereas with Kenny, I'm scared to get too excited because I'm like, what if he doesn't beat out Mitch and I have to wait X amount of games to see him? And then when I do get to see him, it's because Mitch is playing bad and now we want to make a switch. That's the part where I'm just like, I'm not as excited about that. But then I'm like, I get crazy excited when I'm thinking like, oh yeah, he could beat him out though and be the start of week one. So that's what I'm kind of like torn with that. Whereas with George, I don't think I have to worry. Like, this dude is going to be out there. Barring injury, this guy is an impact player right out the gate. We don't have to worry about can he beat out this guy or not. Whereas, like you said, with Kenny, just based on what we talked about earlier, we do know that even though he has a leg up in the competition without a doubt, he still has the most equal competition, if that makes sense. Whereas for George, I don't think that George is going to be looking in that room feeling like, all right, that guy can do some stuff that I can do. Like, I think George is going to feel confident when he walks in here. And not saying that Kenny won't be confident, but I just think it's a difference between when you know, man, I'm 1,000 times better than this guy right here versus, all right, is you nice like me or am I nicer than you? Like when you start having that question in your head, it's a little different.
Okay, so this is interesting because I brought this up last podcast. Receiver room playing out then. If you're saying Pickens, well, he's beating out Claypool, is that his direct competition or is it also Claypool and Damontae?
I think in a sense, man, they're going to find a way to get him on that field early.
Okay. Because
I think and that's go ahead, man.
I was going to say my initial thought for out of those two receivers who would maybe have the easiest route to get on the field would be Austin just because of the slot receiver role.
I hear you. Pickens going to be on the field, bro.
And I'm fine with that. I want him to be. You think it could just be a 3-man rotation for the wide receiver and wide receiver two spots?
I think they're going to find a way.
Between Damontae, Pickens, and Claypool?
Absolutely. I think they're going to find a way to utilize him out there, man, because he's just too talented, too consistent. Based on what we saw from him coming out of college and based on his intangibles and the things that make his game transition to the NFL level as well, I just don't see a scenario where he's not going to be out there. Like Calvin has an inside route as well because of his position.
He just got to beat out
Miller. He has right. I would say Miller, and then In terms of, because, the whole returning thing, I was going to say, if we want to throw that into the equation as well, that's going to be a whole nother ball game in terms of him beating out an all-pro in terms of Gunnar Olszewski. But to me, man, I just think that George, he's going to be ready to go, bro. Yeah.
Wouldn't hurt us if we did George and Claypool on an outside through Damontae in the slot. Mm-hmm. Is that doable, or is Damontae too small of a frame?
To play in the slot?
Yeah.
No, absolutely. Deontay's built more like a slot.
Okay.
Because that's how AB is built. But it's just like they're good enough and dynamic enough to play on the outside.
You just want a guy that's not going to be afraid going over the middle.
Correct. Because you get some shots now.
Or even like hook route over the middle too. Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and Rod Dowell also brought up Steve Sims as well. I forgot all about him.
Nah, he's out of it.
He's done.
Yeah, he's done.
You were excited when we brought him in, though.
I was more excited about Boykins, but Sims, we brought him in the middle of last year.
Yeah, man.
I thought it was the Washington dude that carved us up.
I remember.
That's who I thought it was. I think it was Cam Sims that carved us up for like 100 yards in that game.
Mm-hmm.
But no, this dude was just like buried on their depth chart.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, come on.
Yeah. But nah, man. George, I'm excited for him, bro.
Definitely. All those first 4 round picks.
I wanted to be excited for DeMarvin, but then I was like, if I'm excited for him, that probably means, that my guys he's unavailable in some capacity.
I'm staying steady. Get excited about that. It's coming back, so that's why he's not. DeMarvin's not on my list either.
I said I'm.
And it's just not as much of an exciting position.
Whoa!
It's just not.
What? Get out of here. Cam Hayward was more exciting. No, I ain't good.
Huh?
What?
Who are you talking about?
I ain't say that. Oh yeah, I ain't say that.
You pairing Cam to Deontay?
I don't know nothing, man.
I know who you're gonna say.
I don't know nothing, man. I don't know anything. I'm just here.
Don't do it.
Who was a pro? Was they both all pros and pro was last year? Yeah, something like that.
Cam had a good year.
Yeah, man. That's what he does.
Yeah, but you get what I mean. For a rookie coming in,
I'm with you, bro. With you.
It's like we're not going to be able to probably see a ton of sick. Even with Cam, it's not like we're out there watching him do some crazy sick moves, spin moves all over the place. It's a gritty job. It's a dirty job.
Yep.
Whereas receiver, we can see it pretty easily. Yeah. What these guys are doing, the dynamic plays, spectacular catches, and whatnot.
Yeah. I like
Maybe I need to get better at watching football.
It's all right, bro. No, man. You had your eyes on 7, but now your eyes are better. They're improved because they can be looking at 8. Ha-ha. I see what's going on here, man. I like it, man.
I have been talking about LASIK.
What do we say? The upper room. That's what we call it, right? Kenny is like he could be the face of the upper room, Yeah. 7's a lower room, and now we got Kenny the upper room. See, it's perfect, bro.
Wow.
That's you don't feel the connection there? I just feel like that's a natural connection. It just flows, bro. Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense
7.
to me.
We took another step going to 8. Got younger, more athletic. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Way better arm. Whew. I mean, you saw that arm, boy. That Joe Burrow, come on, man.
I agree with you on that.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. And Joe, you saw what Joe did last year, head to head. You saw what that looked like, man.
No.
Come on, man.
Don't do that.
That's what you said. That's what you said, man. I'm with you.
Don't do that. Our line was terrible.
I'm on you. And Bengals won't. The Bengals O-line is terrible, too.
No, they were better against us. They carved us up on the ground. They carved us up on the ground.
It's because they had to worry about that arm. That arm that guy had. And that's how they're going to feel about Kenny, man. So I'm with you, bro. Come on, man.
I hope so.
Yeah. All right, let's get some of these supers in here, man. Get back on track. Then after that, we'll go to our next topic. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right.
Where we at?
Official momentum?
No, yeah, this is you. Because let's go UW.
Okay. All right, baby. I got just a couple in front of you. All right, he says, Moats, a few of your Bills boys, including Dane Jackson, will be in town at the Coriopolis Summer Jams, June 25th through the 26th all day. You going out there?
No.
I actually have never heard of that before.
He's telling you to go. Your boys from Buffalo are going to be there.
Yeah, but I don't know Dane. Dane's from here. Didn't he play? He played at Pitt. I don't know him, though.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just going to pull up. Hey, Dane, man, what's up, man? Bills for life? No, man, I don't know him like that. I probably would say that, though. I'd be like, what up, baby? Bills Mafia, baby. What's up, baby?
You're a personable guy. You figure it out.
Guy.
You can network, yeah.
Come on, network, bro. I'm antisocial. I suffer from social anxiety and stuff like that. Bro.
No way.
I get nervous like that.
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna start freaking out. People.
Are you being real?
Slightly, maybe.
No, I don't
potentially. Oh, come on,
you're
man.
good with people.
That's what they say.
I've seen you wheel and deal.
Oh, hey now, was I normal or was I modified at the time?
No, you were normal.
Okay. You never know.
Yeah, multiple times.
Okay.
Out in AZ.
Fair enough. Yeah. I was nervous though. You saw I was nervous.
No, not at all.
Not a little bit.
No, you were good.
What? I was like, my hand was shaking and stuff.
No, not at all. That's what I'm saying. No, I think you're better than you think.
Maybe the White Claw was in your system. You couldn't read. Your vision was a little impaired.
Maybe.
All right. Next up, AJ Martinez. He says, Moats, do we have to worry about Pickett? Go number 8. Go Deke. Just messing. 7 for life. Now I ain't gonna lie, man. I do like go number 8, man, because this is it's an upgrade. This is what we needed. According to Deke, this is what we needed, man. Like I said, I didn't say it was upgrade. This was Deke's mentality. This is what Deke told me as soon as we drafted him. So I'm sold. But
is the grade 8 too cliche for a nickname?
I like the grade 8. I mean,
I think that's Ovechkin's though.
Might be.
That'd be stealing. I mean, is that a movie? It looks like it's a book. Let me see if I think that's Ovechkin's nickname.
Let's see.
Yeah, it definitely is.
All right. Yeah, we got to find something else for Kenny, man. We just call.
I told you. I think it's just all these nicknames. It's just gonna work out.
Right.
Because Burrow has multiple nicknames too. So
Joe Cool, Joe Money,
Joe Burr.
Yeah. Shiesty, Joe Shiesty. That's the one I like. Yeah.
I think that's what it's gonna be for Kenny too.
Yeah, I'm gonna call him Kenny Upgrade or Upgrade. Use. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Hopefully he does not revert to Pickett. We don't want the turnovers resurfacing. We know that was early in his career, but last year he definitely put that to rest. So hopefully he'll continue with that. But yeah, I'm excited about him though, man. Don't be worried, man. The upgrade got us, baby.
Let's go, UW. Am I there?
Got one more. Google East. He says, is his size an issue? He's listed as 4'11". Why you laugh like that? I said,
who is this?
An issue, bro. Like, come on, man.
Who's he talking about?
I don't know.
Now he's saying 4'11".
Was you worried about your size? Is that what that's what that was, man?
No.
All right, okay. Now you talking about Damontae though. Damontae, he's 5'11", 174. Yeah. I'm not necessarily worried about his size. I think that he plays physical. I think that he plays bigger than what he's listed. Yeah, as a whole, I'm not too concerned with that. Yeah, you could ask for him to be thicker. Obviously, that's what Edmonds has, the prototypical size in that avenue. He's a lot taller because Edmonds definitely around 6'2", 6'1", 6'2", legit. And he's probably 210, 220.
Oh, he's talking about the safety we just signed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so there is a size difference. Edmonds is a thicker bodied player, but I haven't seen Damontae shy away from contact or look small at any time. So until I see that, I don't think it's an issue. I know even when I played, I was undersized technically from my position. It's like, but no one cares. As long as you don't look small, as long as you don't play small, you're all right.
Let's go, UW. Leo and the edge out of A&M.
Oh, yeah, they brought them in together, man. He was one of the undrafted guys we signed.
Got you.
Interior D-line. It was, what was his name? Dang, I had it earlier. Yeah, we'll talk about all the undrafted guys on Friday. We want to dedicate that to them, give them their time to shine, ladies and gentlemen. So we will be going down in depth about all of those guys Friday morning for that show, all right?
Felipe Brazzi. M. Mitchell versus Edmonds. Who's better at safety? Ooh, this is a good one. I like Mitchell. I got to meet Mitchell actually last year too.
Oh yeah,
I'm a fan of Mitchell.
You went and ate dinner with Mitch, man. He took you. You went to the nice spot, bro. Yeah, Deke was out there living his best life.
My feelings though,
Deke, man.
I'm not gonna lie. My feelings of each player as I'm watching them on my TV. I lean Edmonds. I have way more positive feelings toward Edmonds.
Fair enough. And see, I'm stuck because, Mitch, that's my brother right there, man. We grinded it out here. We obviously still connect, even when we're not, in Pittsburgh and stuff like that. So that's my guy. But Edmonds, that's love there too, man. The young cat, man, definitely been doing his thing, man. It's a vibe, bro. You been to his crib.
True.
He was in that man's house. He was drinking out the drinks, out his dishes. Come on, man. Dirtying up the kitchen and stuff, man. Luckily, you ain't spilled, though.
So I couldn't go against Edmonds,
Yeah. Bro, I don't like this one. Oof. Cause see,
I'll put a video out there of this one too for you.
No, you're not. Hey, yo, oh man. Which one? Oh man. Oh.
Strictly football.
Man.
Strictly football.
I don't like this at all.
Strictly football.
Oh, man.
I think I know who you're going to say. Strictly football, though.
All right. To me, I don't want to talk about this, bro. Can I plead the fifth? I can't plead the fifth.
Wow. Just football.
No. In all seriousness, though, we're just talking football. Because they're similar but different. I think that Edmonds is a better athlete. I think that Edmonds is actually no. And this is my answer. Here we go, right here. Edmonds is the better athlete. I think that Edmonds was the more healthier player, and that's why I take Edmonds in this conversation. But when Mitch was healthy, I think that Mitch was a bigger impact player in terms of the hits, the physicality that he played with. We knew what that was going to be like. The problem was he was always hurt. I mean, every year he was hurt. He was dealing with groin injuries, hip flexor injuries, multiple surgeries, and we would tell him they'll need to not come out. Don't play, sit out, take some time. But for Mitch, because he had signed the deal, and everybody talked about at the time, that was one of the biggest free agent contracts they had given out at the time. So for him, he felt that he had to go out there and play because, number one, the first year he's trying to play next to Troy, and then after he's trying to essentially replace Troy in a sense, even though they weren't playing the same position, that was kind of how he felt. So he would continue to put himself out there and be like, yo, bro, you hurting yourself more than you're helping yourself, which in turn hurts us. But I didn't see my man. He was never afraid to put that sleep button. And it's something about when you watch the guy go to sleep and he wakes back up and he's like, I don't care, let's do it again. It's a certain level there. I haven't seen Edmonds in that capacity just yet. Edmonds can ball, but I haven't seen him in that mode just yet. So, yes. If we're just going on what we saw, it's Edmonds because he was the healthy version. But if I'm picking, I'm going to go Mitch. The best version of both. If I get healthy Mitch, I like Mitch because That's a good answer right there. He'll go to sleep. I done seen him go to sleep for me before, man. It's a certain, you don't just go to sleep for people, bro. I done seen him go to sleep, bro.
I thought you were just going to say Mitch, but that was a great answer.
Come on, man.
I really like that answer.
I just want to give you context. Okay?
But the stuff with Mitchell, that's not all information we are necessarily privy to whenever we're watching him on Sunday.
And that's what we will always be upset about because he didn't want to have it leaked out because he didn't want anyone to view him as, oh, you're one of the guys that's always hurt. You're always hurt. So his whole thing was he wouldn't talk about it, even though the team would know what he's dealing with. And we're watching him walk around sometimes. We're like, bro, you can't even walk. How are you going to play? And then he just bro, man, I'm ready to go. And he put that war mentality on. I'm like, all right, well, shoot, man. We all got something wrong. Let's go. Let's get it. And we just talk ourselves into it. But it's just like, bro, why you got, can you sit out this part of practice? Sit out that. Nope, I'm out there. It's like, all right. So that I do feel like hurt him a lot, man. But, to each their own. That was, the way he wanted to roll with it, man. That's the way he wanted to roll with it. But, yeah.
Good question.
He goes to sleep. I didn't see him. That man went to sleep, woke up, and got up talking smack. I'm like, bro, you were out. What is going on? What type of demonic this? Bro, what? All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Official momentum. Oh, good question. Will y'all ever have Kenny on the show? Oh, do you guys want Kenny Pickett on the show?
Oh, they want Kenny? Oh.
I wouldn't have thought. I thought you guys wanted Connor Hayward first.
Oh, man. I definitely thought it was a Connor thing. Or even
I thought he was Chris, last on your guys' list.
Chris Oladukin was the guy that y'all wanted on the show. Okay. They want some Kenny action. All right. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do.
All right. That was official momentum. James Hayes, 569 are watching. Less than 2 Bills have hit the like button, though. Ooh. Did I even hit the like button?
You're right, man. Shout out to James for making sure that the like game is right. Definitely make sure you're liking the video if you have not liked it. And I will say this, man. The past couple of streams that we've been talking about liking the vids, bro, y'all have been going crazy with the likes, man. So shout out to each and every one of y'all that are doing it during the live show. And then for those that catch us on the replay and hit the like button as well, man, we definitely appreciate all of y'all for that, man. And like I said, YouTube appreciates it. And it's one of those things where y'all letting the people know that y'all not watching stuff that y'all don't like. Y'all watching stuff that connects to y'all, that y'all want to engage with. So we appreciate y'all for that.
Official momentum on his Steeler calls or Steeler story says, should I do one story a week or all together?
Let's start with one.
Just one a week. We got to see how it is.
Yeah, because, it might be one of them stories where it's like, oh, yo, we can't go from here. But it might be one of them stories where we're like, bro, this is the worst story ever. We just don't know. It could go either way. But I'm excited to hear the story though, because you've been hyping it up. They say you're supposed to undersell and overproduce, right? Right now, I feel like you selling a lot. You got a lot of selling going on, so we're gonna see, man.
AJ Martinez, Moats. Should we worry about Pickett?
No, we read that one. We're good.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, we did that one.
What am I doing?
I don't know, bro. You all right?
No, but then he says go
he did
number
another
8.
one. Yes, it's the same question but different.
He just wanted double support.
All right, well, either one.
Go number 8, Deke, JK,
He know what it is.
7 forever. Listen, why can't I be good with both?
Yeah.
Go 8,
Come
7.
on, man.
I'm good with it all.
Like, we all love the 2010 model, but then you get that 2021 model. You like, bruh, upgrade. You know, back then, I don't think he had heated and cooled seats. You know, maybe I don't even think, he had none of that. He barely even had, climate control. Now we come in here and it's touch this. He could just think that the lights changing in here. That's the Kenny Pickett move now, man. I'm excited about it.
The 2021 version, though, we were forced to sell. The car was hijacked, actually, and the car was doing just fine.
Oh,
Someone came out of nowhere and hijacked it.
Well, this car we got now is nice. It's very luxurious. You don't even have to wax it. That's how beautiful it is, bro. You don't even have to wax it. It's just perfect. That old one, we had to get a little elbow grease on that thing, man.
Listen, Pickett's my guy out of this quarterback combo. So I'm gonna be rooting for Pickett. So there's no controversy here for me.
It can't be, man. He's upgraded. I'm just happy that we're gonna get better quarterback play
when
this
those comments
season,
are brought up, that's when it's just
what
like.
What do you mean? You said it yourself, bro.
I'm trying to just stay in the moment.
The
past keeps getting brought up, and if I have to confront the past, I will.
You said it yourself, bro. You said it yourself.
What?
That Kenny comes to Joe.
Right.
We saw Joe go head to head with Ben.
Right.
I saw the outcome of that. So that means just simple Deke math that.
No. My math is not simple at all times. Sometimes it gets complex.
There's a simple Deke math. If he is better than that, or he can do that, and that guy did this to this dude, then what does that say?
It's a team game.
That's what you said, man.
Nope.
Come on, bro.
Team game.
Come on, man.
Burrow did play better than Ben in those 2 games, but that's not the whole story.
Kenny is like Joe.
It's not the whole story.
That's all I'm saying, man.
Listen, I think Burrow's a good quarterback. So that means Kenny's going to be a good quarterback. I'm just trying to stay in the moment.
All right. You're being present. That's good. They teach you that, man. I learned that when I was out in my namaste,
Right.
Yeah. Just be present. Get grounded. 5 senses. Let's go.
James Jeffers. How about Mateo Durant being brought in as an undrafted free agent? Najee and him could be a deadly combo.
No, I mean, it could definitely have that potential, man. We'll talk a lot more about Mateo and all the other undrafted guys on Friday. Friday morning show. We'll start, that was like 9:30, I think it is. But, yeah, man, we'll hit all those guys and talk a lot more in depth about them, and we definitely don't want to shortchange those guys at all, man.
Okay, so we got 2 good comments right here.
All right, here we go.
Well, I don't know if I like this one. I don't know why Michael Patrick McCracken had to do this.
Oh, that's my homie.
Come on.
That's my Irish brother right there,
He says,
man.
instead of the upgrade, how about the +1?
Oh, the +1.
Stop.
I low-key like the +1, bro. The +1 is
that has too much to do with like weddings.
That's
and stuff.
clean. No, it's like when you play the video game and you level up. +1. Oh, the +1.
Are we sure it makes sense?
It's the +1, bro.
I don't know if it makes sense.
It's the +1, man. We all want to get upgraded, get a little +1.
I can't believe he did that to me.
Come on, man.
He got me that hat too.
He
got me that Big Deke Energy hat.
McCracken,
Stitched
man.
it up on the side, and now he did that to me.
Shout out the +1. Yes.
Fisher momentum. Either the Kazee one or AB. Hashtag.
Oh, in terms of stories.
Most Steelers stories.
All right.
I think you got to go with the AB.
I agree, but I'm petrified of the AB story if we're being real about it. Petrified. I don't know what that story is going to entail. I do not know. Yeah.
Is this like official momentum's one shot and he's out?
I don't know.
Type of thing?
Oh, I don't know.
With the story? Or are we just, is he scaring you with the comments right now?
I don't know. That story is making me nervous, man. AB story. Oh man.
Do we start off with the Kazee one? Is that the safer one to start off with?
But then again, if the Kazee one isn't as cool as the AB one, though, he might feel slighted.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
Michael Patrick McCracken says 7 + 1 = 8.
This is true. This is true. That sounds like an upgrade to me, man.
Man, he doubled down.
That definitely sounds like an upgrade to me, man. I like it. I can respect that, baby. I can definitely respect it. All right.
Am I McIver? Just giving some support. I just wanted to say that before we move on.
No, we definitely appreciate you for that, man. Let's get to this next topic, man, because obviously we were talking about who we were most excited about in terms of the drafted rookies, but now we want to talk about which of these rookies do we think is going to be the most impactful? Now, I'm looking at it solely as a this year sphere, not in the spectrum of,
right,
over the course of their career and things like that, because we know it's a totally different conversation. But just in terms of this season, the most impactful Steelers rookie. And let us know in the chat, too, who you think that person will be.
All right.
The floor is yours, my friend.
You want me to go?
The floor is yours.
I'm doubling down.
Go for it.
I'm going with Pickett.
I like it.
All right, so there's multiple ways you could look at this. One, I think automatically with us drafting him, it raises the level of the quarterback room.
Okay.
Competition.
Did you say it raised the level?
Raises the level.
So it's like an upgrade in the room?
No. From what we've had.
You just said it.
Nope. I'm talking about.
Just said it.
I'm talking about what we have. I mean, Ben retired in February. I'm not talking about that.
All this same,
You're living in the past.
Nah, man. Come on, man. He go ahead, continue. So, Kenny Pickett, is an upgrade to the room. That's the part you just said.
Raises the level. No. And here's what I'm saying. No matter if he starts or not,
right,
the competition increases for sure. Because you even brought up if it's just Mitch and Mason. All right. Even though at the time I was still fine with that because I was like, we don't really have to draft a quarterback. But now that we have one, all right,
we got it.
Makes things a little interesting. So whoever wins out of that competition, even if it's not Kenny Pickett, I think his impact will be felt because the guy that wins is really going to have to ball out. That's one. But number two, if Kenny Pickett does win, I think that's going to be very impactful to the locker room. I think it's going to send a message because we drafted him first round. And it's not like he was just giving everything on a silver platter. He had to beat Mr. Trubisky, as I already mentioned, number 2 overall pick in the past, and then Mason, who's been in the Steelers system. So I think the people in the locker room are going to gain that much more respect for him, too. He's going to have that kind of leadership cachet of like, they drafted me, and I beat out these two. All right, let's go into this season. I'll lead you guys to the promised land. I'll lead you guys to the playoffs.
Okay. I like it.
If anything, it reminds me a little bit of Mac Jones last year with the Patriots.
Yeah.
Because they brought in Cam Newton. I think it was before the draft. I mean, I think they brought him back. Obviously, they brought him in the year prior, but I think they re-signed him. But yet, they still drafted Mac Jones, 15th overall pick. So, if we want to do the comparison, Mac Jones, it's either, all right, if you don't win the job, Cam Newton had to raise his level of play to win it and kind of show like, I belong here. This is why you re-sign me. So that's impact right there.
Okay.
But if Mac Jones wins, which he did,
right?
I mean, I thought he led the Patriots pretty good last year. They had a pretty decent season. He ended up making a Pro Bowl, even though it was kind of like a fake Pro Bowl. No, he did good though. Like I thought he was a good leader. He was a good quarterback for their team. So that's why I'm saying Kenny Pickett. I think it's a similar scenario, and I think his impact is already being felt right now. But if things continue, he does win the job, and it's like double the impact.
No, I would agree, man. If that is the case, man, without a doubt, it would. All of that would go into the equation right there, man. But for me, man, I'm stuck between two guys.
Impact. Okay,
yeah,
hold on.
In terms of impact. And the two guys I'm stuck with.
Can I guess?
Go ahead, yeah.
It's got to be the two receivers.
One of those guys.
You're saying Leo? Really? Uh-oh.
But it goes back to why I didn't want to be overly excited about Leo in the first place, because that is largely predicated on Tua not being available. And to me, I need my dog out there. I want to see my dog back out there, balling, doing what he loves, doing what he can do at a high level. But I'm very concerned about it, though, man. And that's why, for me, it's like I could see the scenario where DeMarvin is the guy. And I do feel athletically he is an upgrade over the guys that we currently have in-house. I do feel like in terms of just overall skill as a pass rusher, I think that he is going to be a better version of what we have in this house. And I think that as a whole, the consistency in the run game, that will improve for him. The more he's doing it, and especially once he gets accustomed to just filling out that frame, to me, he's the one where I'm just like, as soon as we picked him, I was hyped. I'm like, yo, he looks like my guy. He looked like him. Russ like, I done seen to with that spin move, like, to stop that spin move, bro. That only work on them big boys. You ain't doing that out here on this edge, man. But that's what we'd always joke about. And as soon as I seen the spin, I'm like, bro, that's him. So that's why, to me, I'm stuck on one part with him being the impactful guy, because I could very well see a scenario where he is going to play a lot as a young guy, as a rookie. But then the other was Pickens. And the reason I went Pickens and not the quarter and not the upgrade or the +1 in terms of Kenny.
I'm not liking this. Don't make a hat for that.
Don't make a hat for that. But in all seriousness, the reason why I couldn't put Kenny up there over George to me was I still, like I said earlier, I think that Kenny's competition is the most legit and the most where it could go right, left. Like, if Mason is beating both of those, I would not surprise me. If Mitch won, it would not surprise me. If Kenny won, it would not surprise me.
You wouldn't be surprised about Mason? A little bit.
Honestly,
a little bit.
No, I wouldn't, bro. I'm telling you, bro, I would not. The only thing that would surprise me is that, man, he did it with all the people, talking crazy about him. But you watch his play, it's nothing about Mason that I'm going to sit here and be like, that's why he can't be a starter. That's why he can't be a starter. I can't do that if I'm going to keep that same energy for the other two guys. So that's why for me, it's like, I would not be surprised. He's been in the system already. I don't know if he's a Canada guy, but he's been in the system. So he has a leg up in terms of just the comfort, and he's already played with these receivers as well. He's familiar with Demontae. He's familiar with Chase. There isn't a filling out or a learning period. Whereas with Mitch, he's still going to have to get that done. Remember, Demontae hasn't been there. He wasn't working out with those guys. So it's not a negative. But at the same time, when I'm thinking about it, I'm like, why would I be surprised if when they come into training camp and it's like, oh, Mason won, it's like, okay, well, he knows him. He works with him. This guy wasn't here. So when he came back, y'all didn't really know how to work with him, but he did. All right, cool.
Demontae, the X factor in the QB competition.
I ain't going that far, man. But in all seriousness, though, it's just like, he doesn't have a rapport with those other two guys. He has a rapport with Mason. He's worked with Mason before. That's all.
How good is that rapport is the question.
Oh, yeah. Time will tell.
Because, his rookie year, he was all right. Demontae had 500-600 yards receiving. Not terrible. Right. But a portion of those came from Duck, though, no?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I think some of his better games were with Mason.
Yeah, because I know Mason hit him early in that Niners game. That's when we really started to see, oh, who is this kid?
Yeah, Duck had some good ones to James Washington, if anything, which was weird because we thought it was going to be Mason and James Washington. Yeah. But when Duck came in, he was just slinging them out. I think it was the duck hunting connection or something.
Yeah, had to be something like that, man.
So you're going Pickens?
Yes. Yeah, for me, man, I just think that, as I said earlier, man, Pickens they're going to find a way to get him on the field. Even if he's not in a starting role, they're going to utilize him. And we know receivers, they can rotate those guys in. If Kenny isn't the starter in week 1, he's not going to be playing in week 1 barring injury.
We're feeling the reverberated impact of just him being on the team, though. Because he's pushing Mitch. That's a little bit part of my case, though.
I didn't know that. Okay, so if that is the case, then sure, it's going to motivate everybody. You know, and the people.
But you could say the same thing about Pickens. Is like, all right, even if he's not starting right off the bat, he's pushing Claypool and Demontae.
But the difference is this, though. At receiver, the backups can play. At quarterback, it's only one of those guys that are going out there. So that's why it's like, if I don't even know if he can beat these guys out, like clear cut by week 1, how is he going to get an opportunity in week 1 to play barring injury, barring something going critically wrong? Whereas for Pickens, even if he doesn't beat out Claypool and Demontae, which I don't think he'll beat him out week 1 anyways, he's still going to play a good amount of snaps. He's still going to be involved in the offense. And that's why it's like, I think that he's going to have that impact. And it doesn't matter which guy's at quarterback, because I think all 3 of those guys will be able to get him the ball. That's why I go with him, man.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. I get what you're saying. I mean, I think there's a case for a few of these guys.
Yeah, I do like the sideline impact you went with, though, man.
I'm just saying, if Mitch is starting and he beats out Pickett,
he just standing there. It's like,
he must have really deserved it. He must have really balled out.
So he beat out the first rounder.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So he's more like a martyr then.
Who?
Kenny, will he be a martyr then?
No, I don't like that. I like the second route I was talking about, that if Kenny beats out Mitch and Mason, that just goes to show how good Kenny is.
For sure.
And how much that he deserved it. And with him being the first-round pick, being a rookie, it's like, okay, now even though he is young, this is someone we could look up to here to lead us.
Okay.
because it wasn't given to him.
Right,
like a lot of rookie quarterbacks. It is.
I like
Zach
that
Wilson,
model, yes.
Trevor Lawrence. It was just given to him.
I'm with that model. I thought, but if you didn't want to go that model, and we wanted to go with him being a martyr, like we can go that route as well, man.
No, I'm not good with that.
You sure?
That doesn't feel like impact to me.
I mean, yeah, it's like, yo, we drafted him and he got beat out, so this team could advance further. So we can see that we don't care about which means you arrive. If you're the better man, you're gonna play. You know, we can inspire a revamped culture. You know, that's what I'm saying, man. Yeah, a culture. If you got to prove it, it doesn't matter where you were drafted. That might help on the defensive side of the ball. Just saying.
You're losing me there a little bit. But.
No, because I was saying in the sense of when you talk about stuff being handed to you and not having to earn it.
You talk on the defensive side of the ball.
When I think of like Devin in a sense. That was the parallel. It was like, well, you know, people made that case in a sense for him that, you know, he kind of got that opportunity. He was like, yo, just take it.
Though.
But he did. I would agree with you on that. I would. But it's a difference. It wasn't a competition like what Kenny's about to be in. That's all.
Was it?
No.
You don't think it was?
Not at all.
I don't remember what was exactly going on because we had Barron.
Defense, you're going to use multiple guys.
We had Barron, Vince Williams, and Devin Bush, right?
Yeah, but just like at wide receiver, you're going to use multiple guys. Quarterback, you don't. But the martyr, I'm with the martyr, man. I'm with it, bro.
I don't know if I like that phrasing of it.
Okay, but I think he's a hero either way, man. +1. Let's go.
Damn, dude.
That's what your boy Michael Patrick McCracken came with +1. I didn't say +1. He said +1, man. All right. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just here.
All right, we got more super chats.
Yes, and then I think we got one more topic after this.
One more, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Yep. We got John Cooper. Moats can't let my man 7 just enjoy retirement.
Oh man. Listen, I am allowing him to enjoy retirement, man. I'm just trying to figure out where Deke lies with, you know, his quarterbacks. I had never seen a guy so passionate about 7 until I met Deke. But then when, you know, 7 retired, Deke went through this transition of like each quarterback being his guy at some point in time this offseason. like legitimately. Yeah. It was Haskins at one point, God rest his soul. It was Mason at one point. It was Mitch at one point. Yeah. It was Malik Willis at one point.
Right.
It was Matt Corral at one point.
Right, yeah. I remember him. Second round pick for Corral.
Yeah, did Desmond get any love? I can't remember if Desmond got any love. Okay, no Desmond.
Not.
But then it became Kenny. So it's not that I'm shooting shots at 7. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, what's the plan for, you know, my man's quarterback loyalties, man, because I'm really confused at times, man. I'm really confused at times.
I mean, it's Kenny now. I mean, it's got.
That's what he said. He said it's Kenny. So I'm with it. If that's the guy, I'm just trying to compare and contrast and see, you know, who is who, where should I lay my loyalties, you know, because with 7 it was easy. Man. When it was 7, it's like, bro, man, that's my dog, that's the quarterback, I'm rolling with him.
I got Pitt alumni here. No, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Kenny Pittsburgh, he's winning the job.
All right, Kenny Pittsburgh.
How about this one?
The upgrade. Let's go.
How about this one? Official momentum. Who's the better 8? # Pickett. # Lamar.
Oh, I'm waiting for your answer.
Let's wait till the season happens. I mean, right now you have to say Lamar, but
you know,
let's wait till the season happens.
Kenny's an MVP caliber quarterback, though, and if he wins one of those, we know, you know, the other guy.
I don't care about the MVP.
Oh no, you don't care about
that. I really don't. It's about the hardware.
This is Mr. I'm gonna put my money down on Ben 5,001 odds for the MVP.
I did.
MVP.
It's like a nice little side story. It's like a nice side story. I'd rather have the Super Bowl though. That's all.
I like he's like, I don't care about that. I don't care about that. And you had a whole year.
It's like a nice side story
of Ben MVP watch. You even had videos at midway through the season when Ben was hot, and then you just disappeared.
Are you talking about 2020?
I am.
2020, there was a pretty good case after like 11 or 12 weeks, I thought. But yeah, we had a tough Bills game up on the road, and then we had a tough Bengals game on Monday night.
What was that first one you said?
It was a tough Bills game.
Oh.
It was a tough Bills game.
Yeah,
and I don't think Ben really has much else to blame other than himself because he had that pick right before halftime. That was bad.
You know what I just remembered as well?
What?
When I was watching tape on Kazee or Kazee.
Yeah.
You know who he has on his highlight reel, right?
Yeah, back of the end zone.
Yes. I was like, oh no. I'm looking at the tape like 7 through that.
We won that game.
Yeah,
anyway.
we did. But because that was a game when TJ had 3 sacks or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He went off that game, man. But yeah, I was like, oh no, he has 7. Oh no.
It happens.
But it's kind of like perfect though. I like him even more now.
They didn't call pass interference. They probably should have.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Definitely was OPI.
But in terms of this better 8, let's wait till the regular season starts.
Yeah, give him a little time.
Maybe you can ask me then.
Give him a little time.
Yeah, because Pickett hasn't played a snap in the NFL.
Yeah.
I think he might have, like I said, with Malik Willis, though.
Hey, all right.
More throwing talent.
Okay.
Than Lamar.
Okay.
I think that's there.
We're going to see, man. We are going to see.
We just got to see how Pickett can lead a team, operate an offense, that's all, in the NFL. Michael Patrick McCracken. Oh, man. Deke, you also hope +1 is better than Ben. Ring number 7. Dude, yeah. I mean, I want Pickett to do well. If he wins 3 Super Bowls, 4 Super Bowls, whatever. I mean, we could have that discussion later, but I want him to do well. I want any quarterback that's in the Steeler uniform to do well.
Yes. Because, 8 going to bring us that. 8 got it for us, bro. It's the +1. Come on, man.
Hey, as we mentioned, just for his sake, he just brings here 1 Super Bowl to Pittsburgh.
It's a wrap.
Damn.
It's a wrap. It is a wrap.
Yeah, he's a legend.
Yep.
Mr. B. Malarkey. Mitch didn't start last year. Mason did not lose us that game.
Mm-hmm.
DJ fumbled,
what happened. Mm-hmm.
And then Coach didn't trust Boz.
And we had another fumble in that game too.
Pat.
You're right. It was.
And Green snapped a ball 30 yards over Mason's head in overtime.
Right.
Those were our 3 drives in overtime.
Right.
It was the Damontae fumble.
The snap over the head.
Yeah, and that one, I think we had to punt at some point. And then the last one was Fryermuth fumbling.
You are absolutely right, bro.
Didn't trust Boz. I don't know if that was the case. I think we were just trying to get a little closer.
Well, in the conditions too, yeah. Like I said, you wouldn't want to kick.
It would have been like 57 or 58. I remember saying after the game, we should have just kicked it if that was going to be your play.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was a lack of trust in Boz. I think if we would have known that Pat was going to fumble, we just would have kicked it.
True. But 57 in the conditions, sloppy feel like, but Boz was going off.
They were trying to get it probably to like a 55 or 54.
Yeah. And it would have been.
It would have been.
Yeah, because he had the completion. He was turned up. It was just, one of them things, man.
Yeah. Benjamin Butts. Now that the draft is over and the heat of free agency is over, what position group on our team is the weakest? That's a good question.
I haven't really thought about it like that just yet.
Do we actually still say line? I mean, I bet you there's a lot of people that would say quarterback. It just depends on how you feel about quarterback.
Yeah, I was going to say, in my mind, I would have said quarterback initially just because we haven't seen what it's going to look like.
Right. That's just
it's more so just a question mark, right? I think of quarterback like that, and I think of corner like that to an extent as well, because Akello and Levi, even though we think that they're good, we're going to get a chance to see them have to be guys without having a Joe Hayden or a Tre'Davious White, opposite them and stuff like that. Now, I know Levi still did it at times last year when Trey White got hurt, but it's different when you're coming in and you're the only option out. In a sense, like, he's going to be the only option, and Akel's going to be the only option on that side, just based off of what we're thinking of. So,
yeah. Corner, O-line. Someone said quarterback. Do you say linebacker? Or does Miles Jack just carry it? I don't think you can say defensive line, even if Tuitt's not back.
Yeah,
Cam Hayward and Alawalu is good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, you can make a case for middle linebacker, though. You could. I feel more confident in middle, though.
Weakest link.
Yeah. That's actually a good question. I'm going to have to look into that a little bit more, man.
If I had to say right now, I'd say O-line. I need someone to blame.
Fair enough. I'll go quarterback because I like the upgrades in the
although I do think the O-line is upgraded. You keep saying upgraded.
They low key might be the best position group on the offense, man.
No way. There's no way.
In terms of group?
O-line.
Group wise.
No way.
What group do you like better than them now?
I'd go receiver. I mean, I know we rip on Deontay and Claypool, but they're still pretty damn good.
I would agree they are.
I think they're better than anyone we got on the O-line for their given position.
Okay, but after those two, where's the next conversation? Because to
like
me,
Pickens,
I like
man.
James Daniels. I like Cole, but he ain't played in the league just yet.
Austin.
They ain't played in the league just yet.
I know, but
that's all I'm saying. They ain't played in the league
got a
just
good little
yet.
receiver core here.
Bro, like we have proven guys in the NFL. Well, number one, we got Chooks. Shout out to Chooks, big money. Okay.
I mean,
we
Daniels is probably the best one we got.
Mason Cole is another guy.
Dotson, you got to throw Dotson in there.
Oh my! If you throwing Calvin
You have
Austin,
to.
I'm taking. I'm more hyped about. Well, I'm not gonna say I'm more hyped about Dotson, but I would feel more confident in Dotson than I would Calvin, just because Dotson has done it already. Calvin hasn't.
Well, I like your support of Dotson.
There we go then. So you're on my side. Then it sounds like.
I like what we're doing with the offensive line.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I still take the receiver.
Oh
core,
man,
though.
we got the freaky bots in here, bro. I gotta hit this real quick, man. You
Okay.
good, bro? Not like that either.
Yeah, I think I'd still take the receiver core. Because if we're gonna believe in Pickens like that, I know Austin, but we could say between Austin Miller and Boykin for receiver 4. That's not bad for a 4th receiver.
Fair. Dan Moore, proven left tackle. Is he really proven? He started 17 games this year. He proven enough.
Yeah.
He all right.
Proven that he could start games.
Yeah, he
and I do
proved
think
that.
he's going to make a jump.
Absolutely.
I think he'll be all right.
Come on, man.
There's a reason we didn't go for left tackle at all.
Come on, man.
Free agency or
we ain't touched none of them, but man. All right, now.
Rolling with Dan Moore. Is LeGlue back or no? Is there any word on him?
Let's see.
I would like him back, just as a backup guy. We could put him at guard. Hey, he's still on the team.
There we go.
Google says it.
And we got 53 too.
I wouldn't bring him in to support your case.
I wouldn't bring
I don't know
him
if that
in to
helps
support you. I'm just saying with the upgrades, I like the group right now. On paper, at least. I like it on paper. We'll see what it looks like in the game, but that's the same thing I can say about quarterback. It's like you could be skeptical of it or you could like it on paper, but we're going to have to just wait and see. Whereas with the receivers, they ain't been out there just yet, man. That's all.
All right, Samurai Finn. Moats, do you have any videos of your training regimen from your time in the league? If not, do you have any recommendations?
No, I don't have any videos, man. I was not a big record when I work out guy. I want to work out by myself in the dungeon. Nobody around, no teammates with me because I don't want you holding me back and I don't want you trying to steal my groove to get better. No, get better on your own time, all right? Unless it was with, like I said, the fellas when I tell you about Cam and Pouncey and stuff like that. But nah, we weren't into the whole videos. In fact, we used to only think that big time dudes was doing that. Big times because AB and L-Bell would do it, or those guys who we knew weren't really working out, but they was trying to make it like they did, and and you like, bruh, I know what it looks like. You ain't done all that. You was chilling, So yeah, I actually don't. But in terms of recommendations, I would need to just be a little bit more. I would need to know more information in terms of. You talking like football workouts, just overall health workouts. I happen to be a Peloton guy. I like to ride that, but at the same time, I do like to get my MMA training on as well. So that's kind of how I get down. But I just need you to give me a little more context, give me a little more information. I can talk to you a little bit more.
AJ Martinez, the second one was wide right. What was that? What's that from? Is that a shot at the Buffalo Bills?
I low-key felt like it was. I just wasn't 100% sure what was the situation, what he was talking about. Unless he was... Yeah, because Boz didn't miss a field goal in that Lions game.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If it's a shot at the Bills, I'm good with it.
Yo, chill out, bro. Why we doing that? Come on, man. We ain't got to do all that today. We being like... It's a chill day. We ain't got nothing going on. And that's what you... That's the path you want to go. Like, come on, bro. Chill out. Who does that? Jeez. Come on, man.
Let's go, UW. Off topic, but the Steelers better bring back the Bumblebee jerseys this year. Mm-hmm. I'm fine with that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Definitely fine with that.
I'll petition for the Bumblebees. I like those, man.
AJ Martinez, he says, hell yeah, +1. I agree. Man, +1, I don't want to be dealing with this all year.
+1.
Or I don't want to be dealing with it throughout Kenny's whole career, actually.
What?
I feel like this is going to be brought up nonstop.
Come on, man. If he nice, he nice, bro.
This is going to be tough.
If he nice, he nice. That's all I'm saying, man.
Black and Martyr. Support. Official momentum. Trade Mason and our last draft pick. Keep the rest. What? We're trade.
But what Chris do to anybody, man?
Holodokin is just getting shots taken out of him.
Dang, man. Chris is over here. He's celebrating. He got drafted, and you just... Think that's dog, boy. Official momentum. You gotta be nice to these dudes out here, man. Dang, let them get an OTA week first, all right, before we start shipping them off, just to see what he looks like.
Well, that is it.
Alrighty, so let's get to this final topic before we get up out of this thing. Like, are we right on? Maybe like a smooth machine in here too. It's 5:55. Who got a trio of fives in the house? Trio of fives. Shout out. But this Ryan Tannehill situation. For those that do not know, Ryan Tannehill was speaking to the media, asked about the quarterback room, more importantly, the young guy Malik Willis, and would he be open to mentoring the young, talented quarterback out of Liberty? And Tannehill had a very candid and honest response. My man Deke, if you ready, let him know what my man said.
You want the quotes?
Give him to him, man. Give him to him.
He says, I don't think it's my job to mentor him. If he learns from me along the way, that's a great thing. People have been in an uprising over this thing. I don't know what the controversy is about. Well,
typically they say when you're an older player, you're supposed to mentor younger guys. But at the same time, we know what you're mentoring them for. That is to take your job. Most time guys say, yeah, man, I'm a mentor. I'm open to it. And deep down, they be like, yo, I can't stand this son of a gun. But then at the same time, every once in a while, you get a Ryan Tannehill. You get somebody that says, hey, man, my job isn't to mentor him. I might just point to the playbook if they ask a question.
Wise words.
It's just, I'm not against it. I low-key like the energy.
Yeah,
I don't think
just
it's
being honest.
Yeah, it's not the healthiest for camaraderie. It's not the healthiest for the locker room, but it is honest. And a lot of dudes do feel like that. For various stages of my career, I felt like that at one point. Then I transitioned where I didn't really feel like that. I was like, all right, I'm open to it. But everybody handles that differently, especially for a guy like Tannehill who still feels like he can keep playing and he feels like he has something good going on that he wants to keep going on.
Yeah.
For me, when that became a conversation, I was on the back end and I was completely fine with it. But early on in my career, man, I wasn't trying to mentor anyone because you're looking at those guys as competition, man. You want to beat them out because yeah, if I mentor this guy and he gets too good, they're going to say he's the cheaper option. I cost. They're going to go with him. So, yeah, for Ryan Tannehill to say, man, I don't have an issue with it. I know people give him flack. Oh, man, that's not being a good teammate. You're not being a good leader. You should pay it forward. I get all of that. And
what did he say where he's going to be, like, disrespectful to Malik or be mean? He didn't say anything about that.
But it's just the simple fact of you saying that you're not here to mentor and you're not going to mentor him. That's kind of like hey, yo, F you, man. Get it how you live, man. You can figure it out on your own. Like, that's, in terms of athletes, that's how it comes off. If we working together, it's hard to, like I said, because it's a sports thing, definitely. Like, it's just a part of it. You're supposed to mentor that guy, but he's here to take your job. He's going to take your job. I'm sure in some of these, I'm sure in the regular world as well, though, in terms of like the business world, you go through that. You get this guy who's been in the company for a long time, making a ton of money, and they're like, yo, mentor this new guy. And you're like, but that new guy's going to take my job. I ain't doing that.
I think Tannehill's right. Even the thought of mentoring a quarterback, I don't think that's really in his job description, though. Is Vrabel coming up to Tannehill and saying, hey, mentor him?
It's what you're supposed to do. It doesn't have to be in the contract. It's like being a good teammate. It's nothing in the contract says you got to be a good teammate. Don't be a distraction. It's nothing in the contract says you can't be a distraction. There's nothing in the contract that says don't sell wolf. Don't talk smack on other teammates. Don't talk smack on yours. It's nothing that says that. But that's what you're supposed to do. This is one of those situations. We know, Tannehill, you know what you're doing. You're the guy right now, but eventually you're not going to be the guy. Whether that's 2 years from now, whether that's 10 years from now, who knows? But eventually that will happen. We're bringing this guy in, spend some time with him, help him out, encourage him. If he asks questions, da-da-da-da-da. But like I said, not everybody wants to do that. Some people are open to it. Some people are like, yo, I'm fine. All right, let's do it. Let's help the young guy out. And it's a great situation. But then you get some that are like Tannehill where it's like, nah, bro, I'm cool on that. And like I said, that's cool for him, but it does create tension. And then with that, you also got to be careful that, all right, now what happens if for some reason, Malik gets the opportunity to play this year for some reason, and he actually starts to look good. And now, a year from now, they're like, well, you know what? We can't keep Tannehill as a backup. We know he'd be too feisty for that,
I think he's the highest cap hit out of any quarterback.
Yeah, I think that too with the new deal. But all of that would play into the sense of, all right, can we keep them two here together? Think when Joe Flacco and Lamar Jackson, remember that? Remember the Joe Flacco, Lamar Jackson, like that tension, how weird that got? And it was like, ooh, yeah, this is awkward. That's all it become.
Yeah, I definitely get where Tannehill's coming from. Like, he's 34 right now. Mm-hmm. He's trying to make it so they don't replace him with Malik Willis. It's one thing to draft him, and they draft him in the third round to just kind of wait in the wings and stuff. But if Tannehill goes out there and plays good, he can extend his NFL career, just in general, but also maybe even with the Titans. Maybe he likes playing with the Titans. He likes Mike Vrabel. He likes the situation there. So he's literally playing for his career. Yeah. So I don't see anything wrong with it. I guess maybe where he had his misstep was just saying it in the media like that. Because you got to think. Now, obviously, I'm biased towards Ben and stuff, so whatever he says, him saying, I'll just point to the playbook, yeah, I'm for that, whatever, it's Ben. But also think, like, Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah. You think those dudes were thrilled about drafting Jordan Love, Tom Brady drafting Jimmy G? Some of the stuff that you're hearing afterwards is like, Tom Brady was so pissed about that. But those guys are still good teammates, and I don't think Tannehill's just not going to be a good teammate. He's just up front saying, I'm not going to mentor him about every little thing here. I think Brett Favre said that back in the day, too.
Like I said, man, I just like the fact that he was honest. But it's funny, the same way we'll support Ben's honesty, you support Tannehill's honesty, it's low-key what Baker Mayfield be doing the whole time, too. Just being honest about how he truly feels, and people will be like, nah, man, you talking too much.
And I think that's why Tannehill screwed up, too. But he's just being
honest. You just be honest.
Tannehill needs to be better. Like, if Rodgers said that, I think a lot of people would side with Rodgers.
Why does his true feelings have to be determined or dictated on his performance? That's the part that
I'm with you.
It's like, he's just being real.
I'm definitely with you.
If a guy is real, a guy is real. Like, I don't think he has to be playing good to tell the truth. It's like, nah, if that's what he wanted to say, live your truth, man.
He also brought up, too, his poor performance in the divisional game and how that affected him and everything. So, yeah, I think he's in a spot where, like I mentioned, 34, he's fighting for his NFL career. What else do you want from the guy? Yeah. They literally drafted someone to potentially replace you. I wouldn't be thrilled either.
I'm not, trust me, I didn't been playing them dudes. I don't look at like, oh, hey, you know what this look like. Okay? Yeah.
Like, I don't like these comments. Like, this is from Kurt Warner. I will never understand the I'm not here to mentor the next guy mentality. So for all you young quarterbacks that need a mentor, DM me. I'll be that guy. Happy to help in any way I can. It's like, come on, bro.
It's just different. But you also got to remember, like, Kirk is an older player.
Oh, Kurt Warner. That was Kurt Warner.
That's what I'm saying. Kurt Warner. I mean to say Kurt, like Kurt Warner. Now, older. He's retired. He's been out the game. He's chill. You don't feel threatened. You don't feel like this guy can hurt you in terms of taking food out your or money out your pocket. That's how I felt later on when it was TJ. When it was, they wanted to put Chicolo out there. It's like, bro, all right, I'm on the back end of my contract. I've seen all my money. Cool. If you want to mentor, let's mentor. Let's sit here and have meetings. Let's teach you how to watch film. Let's go through man, you need to clean up this technique and that. And it's like, all right, I'm not tripping. But at the same time, I was already, in my mind, ready to go. Tannehill, he's not there. And if you're not there, you got that dog in you. We all got that dog in us. But when you're not ready to retire, bro, you look at that as disrespect. And I told you the difference between how I looked at Bud versus how I looked at TJ. With Bud, it's like, nah, bro, we cool. We'll vibe, but I'm here. And I'm not trying to have you take my spot so you know what my energy is. Same in Buffalo. I remember they brought in Kiko Alonso and Nigel Bradham. I'm like, they my dudes, but I'm like, nah, we ain't doing no mentors. Nah, we ain't doing none of that. So I get it, man.
And that's how Tannehill should feel right now, I think.
Absolutely. If you don't, you're going to be all about that league a lot sooner than you want to be.
I like this one from Darius Butler on Twitter. He says, he quote tweets the interview that Tannehill did. He says, this is what y'all fake mad about today. Right. Tannehill is 100% right here. He has one job, bro. Be the starting quarterback for the Titans. If he chooses to mentor Malik Willis along the way, that's good on him, but by no means is it an obligation. I don't think Tannehill is going to be a dick either. You know what I mean?
Right, and that's the thing. Like, most people just put
did people get that from the interview? Because I didn't get that at all.
I do feel like people look at the quote and they associate it with that. That's where they transition it to. But I'm with you, bro. I'm like, man, hey, be real, man. You ain't got it. You ain't got a mentor. If you don't want to, you don't got to do it.
Yeah, because I guarantee, as I mentioned, Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, they obviously were not thrilled about bringing in Jordan Love and Jimmy G. It's just that they didn't specifically say that out in the public. But Aaron Rodgers, he did the whole offseason thing, right? Did the whole offseason thing. There's the quotes about, like, man, I took a shot after they took the quarterback and stuff. So, like, obviously he wasn't thrilled. He didn't just specifically come out and say, I'm not mentoring him. Yeah. He said other things of, like, yeah, I was in this scenario before. So I'm sure he was nice to Jordan Love. But at the same time, I'm sure he has a similar mentality to what Tannehill's saying. Same with Brady. Brady, like, are you kidding me? One of the most competitive dudes on the planet?
Dude. Seriously,
come on, man. I'm sure he was thinking the same thing, but he's not a dick either. He's probably nice to Jimmy G. He's all about relationships and that type of stuff. So,
absolutely, man.
I don't think there's much controversy to this Tannehill.
Hey, man, just be real, and as long as you're upfront and honest, man. Hey, I ain't gonna never fault you for that.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see, man. Think that is it. Unless you had anything else on the Tannehill?
No, there's a couple more official momentums.
Okay. Let's see what we got going on in the Super game, and then after that, man, we'll chill up out of the thing.
Okay, he says, should I call Friday early or after the topic?
What?
You're doing too much, bro.
What? Hold on.
Are we even doing calls Friday?
I don't even know yet. Since I was say what? I don't know. But whenever we open those phone lines,
maybe he's talking about Southern Tier. I don't know.
That might be it. But either way, May 13th, 6 p.m. We are at Southern Tier Brewing Company right on the North Shore. You don't want to miss it. Live episode. Yours truly getting after it. Getting our episode game on as we record that thing, man. So definitely be there, man. Free of charge too. Let me put that out there because I did have some people ask me, yo, how much does it cost? I was like, I know Deke is a big money dude. I get that, but trust me, it's free of charge. All right, we covered. It's free of charge.
Should we put a hat out on the table?
You know what I'm saying? I just put the red cup out there. Or we started GoFundMe. Yeah.
We'll get their comments. It's kind of like the real life super chat.
Yeah. See, there we go, man.
Drop a $5. We'll read your comment or we'll debate you live.
Oh, you right. Official momentum. We ready third mic.
Nah, I think you're right though. We don't have to do that.
You sure about to say, hey, $100 you get your 5 minutes third mic right there. Okay, $100 cash only. Start the clock, Deke. 5 minutes. Start the clock. Let's go.
Let's go, UW. You could say edge is the weakest position outside of TJ.
Whoa. No Highsmith love, bro. Chill.
I mean, you would definitely say inside linebacker if you want to remove Miles Jack.
I was about to say, yes, I'm taking Highsmith over Bush.
If we're just removing the top players,
come on,
it's got to be inside linebacker.
Yeah, dude, without a doubt, man. What? Y'all just shout out. How you just gonna take it? Just shoot my man like that, dude? Highsmith, come on, bro. Don't you do that to Alex like that now. Highsmith, that's a good dude, man. Hard player, productive player, man. Good dude, man.
Yeah.
Hey, man, we know him too.
Yeah, another friend of the show.
You know what I'm saying, man. It's like a family. It's like, that's what we do, man.
Official momentum. By the way, it's Debo's birthday.
Oh, it is. It
James Harrison.
Man.
See y'all 5/13.
Let's go. Yeah, shout out to my dog Debo, man. Living his best life out there. I love it, man.
Official momentum says Crazy Melodies Volume 2 with Ambition coming soon.
Let's get it.
My man knows how to market.
Hey, without a doubt. I'm all for it, man. Keep it going. You know?
He also says, get in for free if we bring Deke a White Claw.
Oh,
don't do that. Buy Southern Tier seltzer because they have some of those.
They do. Yeah, but I say whatever you do, buy Southern Tier stuff. Yeah. Don't. Yeah, we don't want to cause any of that because Deke a rock star. And when Deke pulls up and he has the White Claw saying Southern Tier, gonna be looking at him like, hey, bro, what's going on here? So don't do that to him. Don't do that. But we appreciate you though. Either way though. All right.
That's the show.
That was fun, man.
It definitely was.
I like it. So shoot, man. Who got game tonight? Who's playing tonight, man?
For hoops?
Yeah.
Whoever didn't play last night.
Oh, you are silly, bro. Whoever did not play last night.
76ers and is it Dallas Suns?
Yeah.
That's what it would be.
I like it then, man.
Sometimes they do a game every 2 days, though, instead of every other day.
Yeah.
They'll screw up the schedules a little bit. But I think it is them too.
Yeah. So either way,
Penguins tomorrow night.
at least we got some action there. So with that being said, man, shout out to everybody that was here with us today. We appreciate you. Yes, we do. And we will see you next time. Or until next time, baby.
Peace.